Content warning. The following contains mentions of sexual fetishes, violence, and obscure references. Viewer discretion is advised.
Good morning, good afternoon, and hello, welcome to the table to all my men, women, and non-binaries. This is going to be hell because I am currently sounding like I have my allergies. So if I sound louder than normal, remember, loud equal funny. But for everyone who has not joined us for the wildly crazy antics on here, I will allow ourselves to introduce everyone to the table, starting with my right.
Hello, I am Chaos Magician. I go by Ghost. And once again, for many people who have known, I want death. And for those who have not and are just now joining us, I just want die. I want to die.
You will never die.
Y'all will let me die eventually!
Unlike your will to live on here, Ghost, on here, unfortunately, you are living in Snake Eater right now. Climbing up a ladder that will never stop.
Still in the dream.
Well, at least the song's
thrill.
playing.
Besides, I'll give you immortality.
Oh. Yeah!
Oh, don't worry. All you gotta do, right, is
Nathan.
you set the system clock a week ahead.
The joke's getting old.
Hello. My name is Vesco Gold, or you can call me Lucas, or my character as I'm playing is Emmy Sage. I don't know what's going on.
You never do.
Also, I forgot my straw. Hello, everybody.
No ASMR. Stop that. I already want to hit your brother for that. I'm going to hit you next.
Hello, everybody. My name is Nathan, a.k.a. Mobzillas, a.k.a. Archibald the Paladin. The big old softy with a big old sword and a big old heart who's ready to...
But a teeny dick.
Hey, don't worry. He can make his ever so slightly larger than yours just to shove it in your face. Anyways, on to you.
Hello, everybody. Raiken being played by Lesenbringer here. And for those of you who are coming in from my channel, why yes, slowly the fanfic that I'm currently reading, for the ones we love, is slowly hurting my brain, and I don't know if it's going to be affecting my DM playing. Luckily, bad fanfics wash over my back like nobody's business.
Hello, I'm RickHammersteel. I'm currently undergoing some changes up for some of the YouTube videos that I'm making, and I play the wizard Lyra.
And of course, I am your lovely DM and Adam the Panda, somebody's panda father. And hopefully you will enjoy the amount of antics that we come up while we resume our normal game of play compared to the last 2 weeks of one-shots.
Yeah, we're with Insane number 1 and Insane number 2.
Except yours was insane on the fun area. We had people look at your map. And they laughed.
That's the point.
Likely.
No! Out of confusion and how we tried to explain it to them.
Just to give the clarification, people, my brother gave me a stroke.
Yeah, that was the point. April fucking Fools.
That isn't an
April Fools? You made a mathematician's head spin.
Yeah, that's the point.
Maybe you want to blow my brains out.
I was trying to confuse you. I was trying to give you headaches.
Unfortunately, you
Minecraft.
underestimated my desire to troll you.
Blow my brains out of
Actually,
Minecraft.
I quite enjoyed it.
It was a cold war between the two of us.
Yeah, here's the problem over
That's
here.
kinda
We
like
have
that.
like 4 DMs over here, and then your brothers want to kill you.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
I
right.
only stopped because they asked me to.
I was so tempted to kill him and steal his head.
Oh no, I was ready to go all the way with Greg's.
In Minecraft.
With Greg's idea. I had everything set for it.
So, we return back to the House of the Arcane. That's the name I've given it. Y'all figure that out on your own. On here, back at the lovely little section back in Twiniver, as that's technically where the house is residing currently.
What, do I just see like a little text up here in front of me saying you have been marked for death?
I mean, probably.
So how long has it been since we did that?
I will say it has been a week since you came back from the resort.
Alright, so let's just roll 7 times.
No, I will allow you to roll 3 times.
Alright.
I will say this.
Yes, you as well. Get ready. Start your rolling.
What?
I don't know.
For your R gun?
Oh. I'm just going to say this much. Since way back in the resort, someone owes me a drink.
Well, you already had yours by this point.
I'll give it to you. Like, here, but wasn't that her that owed you the drink?
Yeah, you already had yours at this point, buddy.
Oh.
So that's a 21,
I forgot.
a 23, and a natural 20.
Right, first one I rolled a 10, so divide that answer by 10.
Give me a minute.
So how many dice I roll?
3.
For Arcana?
Yes, but I'll get to you in a second.
Oh, don't worry. It's for free.
So divide this answer by 10?
The first one.
That would be a 10.
Yeah.
So we divide it by 10,
no,
and we
I
won.
don't have my book.
Yeah.
Oh,
well.
wait.
And what was the second roll?
Give me a minute, I gotta write this down. He has had to give me this.
Where's the shopping list? What the hell?
Yeah,
What?
okay.
Okay, that's something we have to discuss.
I need a pencil.
Alright. The second one? 53.
Divide that by 3.
Is it 3 or 4?
3.
3.
So we set so be 18.
Yep. And then lastly, since you rolled in that one here, it would be max result divided by the dice roll I have on here. So 100 divided by 6.
100 divided by 6?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So I just don't.
Where?
Again, I'm making slight amount of changes to this to make it fair on both sides, where it's you still get rewarded, but there's also downsides. Even if you get a 20, at least I'm rolling the one with the more average amount where you can get like almost there.
The fact that
So I'm currently at 114. This is a 5th level spell.
So you've reached the first threshold on here, so you can no longer go past 100 if you were to suffer something incredibly bad right now.
Bless you.
Bird on my right on here. What was your first roll?
My first roll? 30-20.
Okay, so unfortunately. So roll your D100.
I have to drink this without a straw because I forgot it. Oh well. What am I going to do? $82.
Divide that by 7.
Oh, Jim, damn it.
If I am doing my quick math over here, that is a 12.
A 12.
84 is 12 times 7. So 12.
82.
Oh, so then 11.
Yeah.
Not rounding up.
Not rounding.
Not rounding up.
It's 11.
It's 11.7, but
Yeah, not rounding up.
Not rounding up.
okay, then
So
it's
11.
So the first number is 11.
Yes. Now the next one you roll, depending on here,
18.
roll the D100.
I just don't want to win the phone.
14.
Oh, cool. That's your number.
Oh, 14? Ooh.
Yeah, I rolled a 1 on the D4.
And the next number is 27.
Roll the D100.
12.
Divide by 5. So 2.
Any progress is good progress.
Any progress is good progress, especially when your crit range is a
So-
lot worse than this one's crit range.
So if I do 11 plus 14 plus 2, 27, and plus 167, that's 194. God damn it.
You could still go fucked.
But hey, look at the bright side. At least you can't go below 100 now.
Unless the nat 1 over here, and then he's just back at 100.
If I nat 1 next time, I'm gonna fucking jump up a building.
So, what is everyone currently doing after their week-long vacation, and now you're suffering from a vacation at home?
Well, I'm waking up. Raiken's waking up, stretching, looking at the gun bearer, fixing up his hair to a ponytail, Give me a little stretch. I wonder what Martina's doing.
Marina.
Marina's doing.
Yeah, she's not a martini, you ass.
Yeah, bro.
She's not a drink or property.
Yeah, I've always had a white hair pony. My hair has always been a ponytail.
Japanese joke.
Oh.
I've had my hair's white and it's in a ponytail. Remember when a certain someone caused me to face the 1,000 volts of electricity in order to try to save me?
We got it. Keep
My
going.
hair turned into a white afro.
Keep going.
Anyway, I wonder what Marina's up to. I do want to say goodbye before I head to Puerto Rico. So, where is it? So Raiken's gonna look for her to say his goodbyes before he leaves.
She's technically in the library.
Where Lyra currently is.
Yep.
So-
Lyra is currently has a book right in front of her, right looking at Marina. Going, you see, this is why Aragorn is one of the coolest protagonists ever.
We're in a library. What the fuck are you talking about?
I am currently trying to discuss books with you.
Yes, and you're talking about the nerd things while I'm looking at the Book of the Undead.
We are both nerds, aren't we?
Hypothetically speaking.
Two of them are two completely different type of topics.
See, Marina, you got to expand your horizons, like I am.
Yes, Sauron is a good villain.
Yes, he is.
And the hero of the story.
Now that's gonna be a problem there, baby.
Raiken's heading into the library. My dearest Marina, I must announce to you that for today, I must leave you, for there are two wonderful women in my life, nay, the most important women in my life that I must go see, while I prepare the door to go to their place.
Your ball and chain?
No, right.
No worse. Far better than my volunteering. Two ladies who mean everything to me. Raiken walks out the library.
Does he realize that saying that they're his mom and sister is not the flex? Makes it sound silly.
All I can do is shrug.
Alright, so I bid you, my lady, farewell. But if you ever wish to offer me a token...
Lyra walks out, grabs Raiken,
And there's my token.
Then there's no right.
and starts pulling him along.
She's only the token elf!
Technically, Ghost is an elf too, and I'm a half elf.
You're half annoying.
So I'm better than you. You're full
No, I'm better than you. No, you're worse than me because you're half annoying, half stupid. As for me, I am fully awesome and fully empowered and fully darkness.
More like bullying his ego.
Do you want to say that to my face outside?
No, because that city has already had its fair share of problems. I don't want to blow it up.
Yes. Blow it up with your itty-bitty little fireball.
Oh, like a little bitty teeny me lightning bolt.
That's not what the ladies say about my lightning bolts.
If you had any ladies.
I can get plenty of ladies. Thank you very much.
Oh, you like one that broke your back? Proceed.
I was going to make us. Of course, I know, ladies. This is Marissa. I'm referring to my
Left hand.
No,
Are
this is
you
Midori.
I was gonna say, are you trying to do the
I'm making that kind of joke.
I was gonna say, are you trying to do the whole Cartman had the Mitch McConnell hand?
You'll know it when you're older.
I know the show, man.
No, you'll know what I'm referencing when you're older. So,
Shit, I'm older than you.
when you grow up, you'll figure it out.
Fuck you.
So, I assume that my character would be, I guess, after, I suppose that by this point he would have separated the fake and the real religious artifacts, and I would assume that by this time he would have, I guess, I'm trying to think here.
Don't blow up.
I guess you'd be looking more through our current supply of everything that we have, sorting out what's, rotten, what's,
Decayed and all that.
decayed, dried, separating what we have that's actually usable and what we have that can be thrown away. I think you'd be spending that whole week just sorting through all we have and then keeping inventory of, what we do, what we would need,
Technically, with
and handing that to, what's her name?
I mean, you have Fang currently as
Marina?
well. You have Fang technically as well.
You said,
Marina?
yeah, Marina. I would be handing that list to Marina so that she can also better keep track of everything in here.
And then
And
she would
everything
point
I threw
directly to
out.
Fang, the one who's doing inventory.
Can't you do inventory when you can't hold a pen?
I guess that means I would be helping Fang out with the inventory. Actually,
He
Being
is good
able-
this way, not this way.
Okay.
yeah. So
He
I
is
think
good at remembering things. He is not good at.
Right.
Physical.
then I think Archibald will help him out with that by picking up, throwing out, sorting, writing down all the stuff that
Yeah.
Fang lists down because somebody's got to do the work.
Yeah, at least with him though, he won't have to do con saves with some of the stuff that you've had to deal with.
How many do you want me to roll?
No. Because again, you, unfortunately, are resistant to disease, remember?
Because you pray for Jeebers.
That's a cleric,
Yeah, well, paladins can also do that. Unfortunately, it's instead of, oh, Father, how art thou? Is, oh, Father, forgive me!
Father, forgive me for bashing this guy.
Everyone deserves redemption, but you kind of blew it the first 300 times, so okay, off with your head.
But yes.
One of my I was really, 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 really sorry this time.
Alright, so we've got...
Oh, okay, good.
Yes.
Okay, first thing you do is turn yourself into the police for killing orphans.
What is our lovely emo boy doing upstairs?
I like how you skipped me.
I rolled.
Oh.
Taking a look at something. Probably rebandaging his arm now.
Only rebandaging?
Yeah. Really
Yeah.
nothing else I can do.
What, not meditate, learn a new skill, practice your flute playing,
You're a bard. You actually...
work the shaft.
Actually, you're a bard. I haven't hear you play any, musical instruments.
He plays with the flute.
You played when you had that little finger roll.
Yeah, he plays with the flute over here, like he's King Mozart right now.
Stop it.
Yeah, I haven't heard him practice.
Yes, because he's not Squidward tennis balls. Anyway, what are you doing?
Wrong
tennis balls?
instrument.
It's tentacles.
Wrong instrument, Adam.
Clarinets are basically flutes.
No.
I mean...
One is played this way, the other this way. I will have this
I
argument with you.
mean, technically they both have reeds, so they're close.
And they're both in the wind area, sir.
And they're
You giant
Flute
windbag.
does not have a reed, Luke.
Some flutes do.
Most vast.
Most
Bass.
steel ones
Don't.
Most steel ones
It is an
don't.
open valve.
Okay, they're not flutes.
Some of them are
They're not
nickel.
clarinets, or the flute and clarinets are not the exact same thing. But they say that they're in the same family.
Yes,
is
they are
why
the same. They are in the same family. Yes, but they are not the same.
Which is why
Hey,
I
that's a
did
cool
my
old-
usual thought of, hi, I'm bullshitting you over here by the long pause. Anyway, what are you blowing today, Archie?
That's a cool oboe you're playing.
What?
You know what I mean by that, Lucas. What are you doing? What are you blowing today?
First off, please take that back.
No.
Please reword that. And second off, what Emmy is doing is that she is sitting in her room, where she's currently staying at, sitting next to K9 and reading a book. And then she's hearing the whole commotion down there, and she's ignoring it because she's like,
Stay away from the two siblings.
yeah, it's like some kids.
Now, if you don't mind, my dear 1.5, my dear Half-Elven wizard, I do need to see Amelia about the teleportation circle and get us over to Bundarico. I haven't seen my family in a while, and I need to know where she is.
I was sitting here in the lobby playing with playing with Yayo.
What's it? What's it?
Guten Tagen.
Amelia, when we get to Bundarico, would you mind going to a nearby clothing shop and maybe getting a little necklace with a bell?
No, because I'd be jumping around a lot and be ringing a whole lot. It'd be annoying to you even more than I am to everybody else.
Oh, no, don't worry, everyone. You're not the one that annoys me. There are two people at the top that annoy me in this group. You're nowhere near that list.
Oh, you're talking about Captain Emo and Miss Big Sis Lyra.
Exactly. Lyra annoys me the second most, and then you have Captain Emo.
Okay, I do happen to have a teleportation circle in the inn in Bundarico, so I can take you there.
Oh good. Now, Lyra, did you remember what we need to do to set up? We need an empty house and a door to set up the new house.
Yes.
Basically, an unlived,
Yeah, I'm not paying
an
$14 for
unlived
staying on the computer
domicile,
when I get it for free on my phone.
that you can use the magic of the house to make.
I know
Right, and we got one more slide in there, so
Correct.
Unless your brother over there
No.
wants to gift it to me.
now, unless you think any of the others might want to come back home to see my family, I'll be right back.
Hey guys, Lyra puts on a Sunny Stone. Hey guys, do you want to go take a trip to Bundarico or stay here?
Well, hold on. I gotta. Hey, are we done with inventory or do we need a little more time?
I got it. You go.
Oh, looks like I can go.
What is there anything that we need at Puerto Rico?
Bundarico and
Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico?
Sorry, I'm sorry. The two words are almost the same thing.
and we're going to go set up a house there.
For the teleportation door.
I guess I can come.
What about you, Captain Nemo?
You said Nemo?
Emo.
Oh.
Fine, let's go.
Ah, joy.
All right, all set.
Aki!
And go and teleport to the inn in Bundarico.
All right, let's see who's there because I'm pretty sure there's one person, at least there.
How many people we scared the shit out of today?
Well, firstly, you have Hop you have to deal with because it's his shift on here.
Hello, Hop.
He rubs his ear on here. Is that the sound of anything else ringing, or is it just my sanity?
Lyra goes over to his desk or wherever. This does sound like
Stout. It's Hop and Stout. Stouter is in there and Hop's in there.
And Stout's the mayor.
Yes.
All right. Do you know of any empty houses? This is gonna sound like a strange question, but do you know of any empty houses?
I'm pretty sure we have something here. At least no one else on that end.
All right.
If not, we have a shed somewhere.
Yeah, we kind of need to use it. This is gonna sound really strange, I know, but we.
Give me a second.
Are you still trying to word, or you've gone silent?
I've gone silent.
You may want to explain yourself then.
Okay, so Okay, so some of you heard this one. We found a magic house that has a magic door, and we were tasked to set this door to a specific place that allows us to open it and to put us into this magic house.
Does that allow anybody to accidentally walk into it?
No, only we can.
Alright, hopefully that doesn't cause any issues later.
I'm certain it won't.
Lyra, before I go see my very two important ladies, I just need to remember, is there any specific way? Is it only us that can open the door, or do I need to give, say, a certain somebody who we both know is probably going to ask multiple valid questions? Can I please go into my big brother's giant enormous special house?
Do I know that?
That would have been a good question to ask Marina.
I'll ask Marina when we get there. When I do that, when I get there. Besides, so we got Marina, and when they're there, they'll probably be guard. They'll probably know what to do if something were to happen.
Right. So if anybody needs me, I'll be seeing the farm.
That's fine.
If you guys want to come see my mother and sister, I'll be over there.
Lyra's gonna go look for that empty shed or empty house or whatever.
Cool.
Your brother
So
paid
Stout will
for it
go
and
with you on
sent it
that
to
end.
me.
You are going by yourself. What are the three?
That's how I did it.
What's the Dumb and Dumbers over here doing?
What were we doing on the right?
Yes.
Reading my book.
Yeah, I am having a hard time to figure out what Archie would be doing.
I would say probably go for Raiken because he almost got assassinated.
You know what? That sounds like an amazing idea because Raiken's a little squishy sorcerer.
And what are you doing?
I'm just staying at the bar.
Okay, cool. I need you to roll perceptions while these three are gone. Both of you, perceptions.
Luke, percept.
Both of you.
Where I'm going?
You are staying.
Oh.
Yeah, you're
I
staying
need
at the bar.
I need someone to roll perceptions in the bar.
I've got mine. Look what you got.
Is that perception?
Yes.
Yep.
Mine's don't matter. Mine's a 5.
Oh, cool.
14.
Okay, cool. So you'll notice who it is. As I assume you both get comfortable in a chair. I assume you're sitting in the
Yeah.
corner
Reading
in
the
the
book.
spotlight.
No.
I know, in the darkness over here.
It may be where I'm in my corner.
I'm sitting in the library reading the book.
No, you're not. You're
We're
in
in a bar.
the bar.
Oh.
We're not at the house anymore.
Oh.
Yeah. Now pay attention.
Fuck it.
No, we're not at the house. We're in the bar.
Alright, we're at the bar. I'm reading the book.
Yeah, you were distracted. That's why you're not looking. Unfortunately, though, you rolled high enough to notice on here as Ohio Jack sits right next to you. And where have y'all been?
I knew it was gonna be Ohio Jack.
Hey, Paul. May we help you?
You know who he is. You know who Jack is.
Oh, I know he is. I just say, may we help you?
Where the hell have y'all been?
Give me a second. I gotta pull up the fucking map so I know the name of the
I don't
fucking...
know. We were stuck in a fucking freaking tower for like, I don't know how, I forgot how long. And then we had to go to a resort because everybody wanted to go. And that was a shit show. So, yeah, I don't know. Anything else?
I don't remember where the map is.
You were at...
And we had to fight an Eldritch
Whatever.
Demon.
Y'all went to Twinover, and then the resort, and then you took a moment to kill King Jin. Not Jin, sorry, what was it?
Avery.
Ifriti.
Again, been to the tower. Don't know forgot how long that was. Went to the resort.
It's been 2 weeks!
Yeah!
In game.
Yeah, I know. But, sorry? We can't message you in a apparently special realm that we can't...
We have Twitter!
What is Twitter?
No one uses Twitter.
I used the thing called Blue Sky.
I mean, the sky's kind of blue sometimes, but sometimes it's cloudy, or sometimes it's orange.
Damn it! Why? Anyway, y'all have that moment over here. Let's go to this side over here. Let's go to Hopscotch over here. Alright. So, Stout's going to present you with 3 options. And apparently someone dropping their shit. I don't even know where that one off to. So, you have what he specified on here. A shed that looks like it goes underneath, as it looks like it's basically a bunker. You then have a small little house. And then you have what looks to be an actual family-sized house.
You have to pay for it for me to have it.
Alright, here comes.
That's why I said I was
Take your
joking about
pick.
it being gifted.
All right.
So I don't think the family size house would be good for us because
You're not
that
there.
actually-
You are not.
I thought I was. Oh no, I'm with Raiken.
Yep.
Yeah,
you
you're
were
on
right
Vylyra
then.
going to see my family.
Okay. I'm gonna try the shed because that's gonna be the one that's gonna be least likely to hold us in it.
Yeah, the bunker.
Yeah, so I'll just go like magic.
I mean, it's unlocked, so you can also go in to see what it looks like before you do all this.
I open it. Look inside.
Stairs.
Any raccoons in there?
Come and run with us! Break down!
No, it just looks like it's a hole in the ground that looks like a shed.
All right. Time to magic it.
Arcana check.
To be honest, I figured it was gonna take
Oh, wow, I'm
place
good at
in
that.
bed.
29.
It's gonna
Yeah,
take a
you're
lot
able
more
to
space.
do it. It takes you a little
I'm
bit of
gonna keep
time,
that
obviously,
in
since
my
you have to
pocket. I don't
remember
have
the
both of them.
ritual on here for it.
Big.
Sim Salabin.
Alright, you do have
My
access
FPS
to the
chest.
arcane house.
Just 2.
Nice. And at that point, I'll just head back to the bar.
Cool. Perception on the way back.
Oh, okay. Wait a minute. 8.
Oh, cool.
I ate.
We'll come back to you in a second.
Oh, wonderful.
Oh no.
Okay, cool.
I ate a cat.
Pretty sure.
You make me want to
Oh,
cry.
here.
That is, in my opinion,
I also
kind of
I forgot to add this in
I
his
still
inventory.
respect your opinion anyway.
I ate another.
Alright, Raiken and the...
Paladin.
Yeah, and the Paladin. Not Paladaddy, no.
As we're nearing the house, hey, Archie,
I know. I'm just.
Archie, I know what happened with that bullet that almost killed me. I know the situation, but I want you to promise me, because I don't want to worry my little sister or my mother while we're gone.
I will not speak a word about that because I know that if I do mention it, that is going to have people be concerned. That is a private matter.
And besides,
And unless it actively happens again, my lips will stay sealed.
even if this happens again, I don't want them to think. I don't want my little sister to think that I'm going to die when I'm walking out there. I want her to be sure that her brother will always come back to her. I want her to have at least that constant in her life, along with a constant mother that actually cares for her.
You have my word.
Good.
The protection of innocent life is, I believe, part of my tenets, anyways.
I should hope so, considering your value. No. Raiken knocks on the door, opens it slowly. Come in. As the door opens, the sound of a little plodding feet starts running. 5, 4, 3. I'm not going to dodge this.
Oh, I know. I know you're not. You're gonna get tackled by your...
2, 1. Raiken! Oh, me brother, I'm so glad to see you. I haven't seen you in so long. I miss you. Did you bring anything? Did you bring anything? Little Makoto starts jumping on Raiken's chest up and down. I didn't bring you anything, my dear little sister. Raiken gives her a hug. Just the one fuzzy feeling of a big brother coming back home. So anything interesting happened while I was gone? Nothing, brother. Mom just made a couple of extra big sandwiches and made an extra couple of big meals. Oh, really? Stuff about steak and food and lots of great things that you could potentially have.
Just like that.
Uh-huh. Tell me all about it. Oh, it did. I began to play as a wizard that starts fighting down monsters. A wizard, you say? I want to be kind of very powerful spellcaster just like you and Lyra. You do know Lyra's not as powerful as me. Oh, but Lyra thinks this is also really cool. She's got a lot of powers, and she learns a lot more spells than you. But she's not as powerful as you. But she can also learn so many things, and I would just love to know all the stuff she knows.
Raiken, might I say that power comes in many different ways. You may have more potent spells, but Vylyra has more options.
Big Brother Archie! Hug!
Oh, it's nice to see you too. It's nice to actually have someone to look forward to you coming back.
Is Big Brother doing a good job protecting you too?
Do you link them?
Because I know that sometimes you get in trouble and you need somebody as powerful as Big Brother who can take out anybody.
Raiken, just how much do you gas yourself up?
It's called being a Big Brother. In her eyes, Makoto walks back inside to get my mother. In her eyes, I might as well be Mystica herself. In her eye, in his little sibling's eyes, you are the world. Oh, there you two are. Oh, I see you brought your friend. Well, at least a friend. Archie, are the others here too? I might want to make them a big meal. They are all hungry.
Others are currently out on business. The reason why I'm mostly here with Raiken is, well, because of his own request. I think it's also nice to take a minute and slow down from the, well, chaotic mess that is life.
I can imagine. Just sit down and relax. We can have a couple of drinks while Makoto proceeds to be busy herself with Raiken. Oh, Raiken, what else have you been doing? Well, I took down an infant. Oh, what's that? A fire gen of great and powerful magic. Did you take it down all by yourself? Yup, single-handedly with a single stroke of my lightning. Wow. I also got a big house. Really? Mm-hmm. And bigger than you could ever imagine.
Oh,
And you can come inside anytime you want. Really? Yes. As soon as I figure out the way to let you in, I'll let you in and do anything you want. Yeah.
Oh, describe the demon you killed.
Of course. It was a giant moth. Raiken and me and my sister are walking the stairs, and you're just hearing echoes as Raiken is proceeding to brag about his adventures and how he took down the moth with a single stroke of a lightning bolt, making the moth run home for his mommy. He's censoring it. He's not saying he killed it, but he made the moth scared.
You went to a farm.
And how they went through a silent maze, and while everybody else was trembling in fear, Raiken was able to lead them through a horrifying forest without fear. How he was able to make sure that Ghosts didn't cry, even though Gross desperately wanted to tear up during all the events, and how he had to pull Lyra out of the depths of despair with a single arm, and how he taught Emmy so much about herself and made her feel better. It's a little sister, guys!
I'm as confused as you are.
It's a little sister, guys. He's gotta brag about her a little. He's gotta brag about himself to her.
Yeah, we get that, but we're trying to figure out why he's making up stories.
Who would be worse than Archibald to come here? I would say maybe Emmy, because I feel like Ghost would understand what it's like to have a younger sibling, you know, and so Ghost would respect that. But for Emmy, I feel like Emmy's slightly too prideful and might go, actually.
You know, I had a brother.
Yes.
Alright, was it an older brother?
I have to check that out real quick. Hold on.
Alright.
So, while this is happening, I'm going to ask the rest of the table, and you on here, I need perceptions with disadvantage.
Oh.
You're not talking about the...
Everyone.
Even me?
Even you.
Only Rob saying so 15.
You said perception?
Yep. With
Perception.
disadvantage.
Oh, disadvantage.
Yep.
Well, I know my number.
Did you roll a 1, Lucas?
No. I mean, it's better than the last one, but I don't know. I don't know if it's saved because my perception is like literally 1!
So I got this one. I will start. Am I right?
18.
Fail.
Well, you got an 18. I got a 13. So
Fail.
fail.
Archie?
Didn't even roll.
Still looking for the D20.
Remember, it's with disadvantage.
You had to say something, because that's a fail, because I rolled a 2 on the die.
15.
Fail.
15 fails, so no.
Just out of curiosity, what was the number?
18.
Wow.
It was an 8. I rolled stealth. With advantage because of the item that's being used.
Okay, so my 18 failed.
Remember, it goes to defender.
Yeah.
Not again.
Okay.
But this time it's something different.
You know what would have been funnier? I wish it was with advantage because I rolled a fucking natural 20 on that second roll.
So, here's what happens. You are walking back to the bar. As you are walking, you hear something whiz past you as something mists. After that first noise, you are struck in the leg. And then you are struck again in the other leg. As you take 53 points of piercing damage.
Fuck!
Oh my god!
Also, to answer that question, Greg.
Hang on, what was causing the disadvantage for the perception?
He's actually a little older than me. He's like, I think like 2 or 3 years older.
Now
than
that
me.
would be
That's
telling
gonna be
now, wouldn't it?
Because you do realize a feat that my rogue does possess, correct?
I don't know. How well are
Clarify.
you at hearing suppressed weapons?
Okay, so it's not based. That's
Wait,
what
that
I
was a suppressed weapon?
Yes!
Holy shit.
God! Immediately, Lyra just gets runs and closes the door behind her.
Yeah, I hope I don't have to remind you of the certain feat that my character possesses.
Yeah, I know.
And Amelia runs towards her, going, Lyra!
Do I now notice this now?
Oh, you're in the bar. You see this as she goes into the bar.
That's what I said. You and me were
Wow.
already in the bar.
Lyra, are you alright?
I had 2 knives stuck in my leg. What do you think?
Jeez, I was just making
Gus
sure
just
you're
walks
alright.
over.
No.
That's a bad idea, man!
Not knives.
What are they?
Bullets.
Rifle bullets.
Rifle bullets.
Oh,
My
okay,
bad.
never mind.
Don't pull them out. That
Daggers you don't pull out, but you have literally bullets going through your ankles.
Amelia's
As long
going
as it
Still
doesn't go
pulling
through
out
the
bullets
Achilles
is a bad
tendon.
idea.
If it
Actually,
didn't go
not
through-
really.
Unless you have a healer that the healer...
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about
Wonder
it.
who that would be.
Amelia's going to cast a 5th level Cure Wounds
Thank
on
you.
poor
If
Lyra.
you don't have sanitized equipment is a bad idea because it's just
No.
going to go deep into the wound.
Not really.
Guys, you hear that?
Yep.
Hey. How you doing?
Pretty good.
Wow, I was muted. My speaker was muted.
And Amelia put it on APV. Raiken, Archie, get out of there! Get out of there now!
Unfortunately, Raiken's sending stone is just outside the room.
Can I see if I can go out and see who done
Oh.
that?
I will allow perceptions.
Yay.
Oh, fucking hell! I can't wait! Why
Right,
do I have
Do
no
I need
perception?
perception
Same thing
since
as
I'm all
last
been
one?
distracted, or
You will be at disadvantage, or you could decide not to do it.
Same thing
I'm
as
going
la-
not to do it. I'm too busy enjoying my day with her.
Same thing as last time.
Lyra, the one who has answered you specifically.
Pretty much, I think.
Okay, then I quickly go up and just go.
What's wrong?
I open up the door. Hey, Raiken, can you come out to the hallway real quick? I got something to tell you about. This is official business matters.
Official Brown business.
If you come out here, it will spoil some sort of surprise that we have for the entire continent.
Okay, I'd like you to play. I'll come back later. Makoto. Don't worry. Remember, don't worry. And remember, as soon as I'm done setting up the house, I'll invite you in, and you can see Raiken's big old house.
And then,
brother?
as soon as the door closes, we get like a couple feet away from the room. I whisper. I just put my hands on his shoulder. We're getting shot at again.
What?
We're getting shot at again. Your family's in danger. We gotta get out of here now.
Who got shot?
Vylyra. Right in the leg. She did not see it coming.
Raiken starts heading downstairs. His mom.
Wait. We gotta find a way to get out of here quietly.
Let me-
and undetected.
Archie, can I ask you
Yes.
a question?
Quiet and undetected. Like a mouse.
Was my mother enjoying tea when you looked utterly horrified at having news and putting down and racing up the stairs to my sister's room? She was having tea with you. So
Yeah.
she noticed how scared you looked.
Well done.
Oh no, not her.
Well done, Archie.
Not her. Staying hidden from the sniper.
All right, you two, what's going on?
Good shot,
Why
buddy.
are you two acting so scared?
Oh my god.
I tell you what, Archie, you're good at this something. You lied to my mother. I could never lie to her.
The reason
Literally, Adam, if I lie to my mother, I want to roll with disadvantage.
You already do. I know she's going to have advantage.
So,
1 second, I gotta take a look at something.
Are you going to attempt to deceive the poor woman?
Hold on, wait.
Please say no.
I dare you to lie to my mom.
I'm
But
trying.
I have a feeling, oh my god, I can see it in my head play out. And all I see is just like, you ain't lying to me, are you?
We just got some emergency news from Twinifer. They need us. Alright, if we don't leave now, it might be too late when we get there.
Emergency. What's going on? Why does this look like? Why do I have a feeling you two are hiding something from?
And this is where I'm rolling my deception roll.
Oh,
And
God.
See it play out.
I'm gonna roll deception.
With disadvantage. He's already suspicious of
Yes,
you.
she's suspicious. Disadvantage.
I'm sorry for taking your job
No,
for a
you're
bit.
good.
Hey,
You're
you gotta
good.
watch out, or they'll eject you out.
Okay, let's see.
That's
No,
two
see
high
what I
rolls.
did, yeah.
That's a 25. High charisma, baby.
What do you think her wisdom score would be?
Let's see. Her wisdom would
Well, she's
be
a mother. She
about.
gets automatic +2.
Her wisdom would be about plus about +3. I'm trying because remember I'm playing this
I was
on.
about to say, did you just roll it? Is it the blue die?
No, it's the red die. Nat
Adam rolled.
fucking 1.
All right, he totally believes you.
Our party needs us, right?
All right.
So sorry for leaving so soon. I'm sorry I'm leaving you with tea like that, but they need us immediately.
All right.
We promise to be safe. I promise to keep your son safe.
You're a paladin. I can't want to hear you
I'm assuming
vowing.
we
You
see
keep
shit.
him safe when he's out there.
I'm waiting.
We'll get there.
I vow upon my oath that I will do everything in my power to keep Raiken safe so that he can come home to see his younger sister yet again.
The
Good.
DM will remember that.
And I will remember that. I said I will do everything in my power to keep Raiken safe and able to come home.
You hear that,
And
folks?
Everything in my power means if he has to sacrifice himself, he will.
And that is why I'm stating that for the table and the record. Now, what was those
Hold on.
perceptions?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we both failed here.
What was that?
Luke, what was your perception roll?
18.
Oh, okay, maybe not. I rolled a 5.
Yeah, so you don't. You, on the other hand, have a little bit of a better on here.
I see it.
So, you go outside and you start looking around.
I look up, because where do you think snipers come from? The building, top of the
Who
building.
said it was a sniper?
All I said was rifles.
He said suppressor rifle.
Oh shit! No,
He didn't say sniper rifle. He said rifle.
Let me reword it. I've looked everywhere.
Yes. So, you don't see a person, you do see a lot. For Thunder Rico, it's a lot of people comparably, even though it's like 10 people walking by. But most of the people you've seen, normal as hell. What has drawn your attention is the note currently on the side of the bar's entrance.
Can I grab the note?
Yes.
Hey, can I reach it?
Yes, you can.
All
Can
right.
you read it?
That's the question I was going to ask. What languages do you speak?
Hold on.
I'm hoping there's a high chance I'm the one who has to read this damn thing.
Common, Dwarvish, Elven.
Okay, it's in Dwarven, so we'll come back to you.
Okay.
What was your percentile roll?
82.
Yeah, you got it.
Wow, a language I can't
Got what?
speak.
The stone.
He almost left
What
the stone.
language?
So it is in Dwarven. So you'll be able to read it perfectly.
Well, do you need me to? Okay, I'm gonna read the note.
You are no longer safe. Here or across the continent. We are coming.
Oh no.
An angel of death is here and will follow you.
Angel of Death.
Hold on, are you speaking this out to the Sending Stones?
I pulled it. I pull out and I said, guys, I found a note. It says, We're no longer
You are no longer safe here or across the continent. An angel of death follows you.
and then when I
Raiken, I hate to say this. You will be able to see your family again. I promise you that much.
Oh,
I might not be able to see your family again, though.
let's see how long that helps out. Because I'll keep you. Because I'm not in the mood of losing any friends.
Okay. I have.
No,
Well,
no,
losing any
Seeing
friends.
this, I have
I
one
ghost.
question. Do I have? Can I roll history? Because seeing how I'm not from the continent. I'm from a different era.
Area and place.
I'm not from this continent.
Yes, you can.
which one is your favorite?
Know how to carry the shield?
It'll be a little harder for you.
So
No.
disadvantage.
No, just a little harder.
Okay.
Put this right next to your
21.
head so you don't get shot in the head.
On my history.
But I'll keep
Pick a
that.
direction you think they're coming from. Hold the
I had a
shield.
feeling the only one who
and
might have
pray to
advantage
whoever
would be
God you
that
follow.
boy.
Let's just keep moving though right now.
So, perceptions to you real quick.
That's
because
why
you're
I'm
coming
saying.
across the
That's why
land.
I said dis on my end.
Can I roll to see the reason why? I'm suspicious why it's exactly in Dwarvish.
I will allow an insight.
And I'm going to say, and this is kind of stretching, but since I've likely trained next to people who were trained to be angels of death, would I be able to
Fucking
at least
Tim.
negate their advantage since
That's
I
under
would
the
know their
assumption that they're
tactics.
still here. That's under the assumption they're still here.
but would I know their tactics?
Oh, I will allow a history check, obviously, for that. With advantage, since, again...
Military boy.
Well, not even the military side.
Oh,
Specific.
Specific military is why.
Okay, thank God I needed that. That was 2. That's a 17.
So... Most of the items that you are aware of, the Angels of Death, they are honorable in most cases. They usually leave messages, and usually select one person to take the bullet, so to speak, before unleashing hellfire.
I rolled 10.
You have no earthly idea why it's in Dwarvish.
I'm still suspicious.
You could. I wonder why. A friend just took a bullet, and there's a weird note.
It's a note that's randomly Dwarvish, aka the only person here is who's dwarf.
You also have to remind yourself that all 3 of the bartenders are dwarves.
I also speak Dwarvish.
Still, it's fucking suspicious.
I also speak
They
Dwarvish.
shot a place that's owned by a dwarven mayor who has 2 dwarven bartenders
Okay, then why did they randomly shot Lyra?
who was out and about in the middle of the street who they know of.
I still feel suspicious.
Okay, recap, because I'm pretty sure Luke has lost of train of thought here.
I know what it is.
Luke, this is not the first time somebody in our party has been shot at.
I
So-
know.
Flat
I have the damn bullet.
Yes and yes.
Got my number?
And the sorcerer in the room. If you're rolling perception to spot.
18.
Hey, same.
Yes. No, you feel comfortable as no one is there.
Yeah, no, I'm still holding my shield above Raiken's head.
Yeah, I figured that. That's
Franken's just narrowing his
from
eyes.
the direction of... would I know which direction that Vylyra would have been shot from?
It would have been most likely on the way back, which would have mean it would have been a south side shot.
Yeah, then I'm holding up the shield, south side, right over Raiken's head so he doesn't get whammied. And if he does, it wouldn't be as bad.
Yes. You make it back to the bar, where Vi is still getting healed
Yeah, it's
and patched because again it's in both legs.
Yeah, I'm gonna
I'm
see.
still
How
looking.
much health are you still missing?
I'm at 49 out of 69. Nice.
20 points lay hands.
Oh, sure, thanks.
You have been massaged.
Oh look! Oh hi, that's Doc.
Ohio, Jack.
May I read that note myself?
Sorry for not being here and sorry for not being here. We were kind of busy taking a side quest.
It's been
Wait,
2 weeks. What
can
side
you
quest
read
takes
it?
2 weeks?
Yes.
He said he knew Dwarvish.
Wait.
Dwarven.
Well, let me see.
Doubt your brother's language skill?
We have the same. Why do we have the same language?
Because it's like what I do.
Because there
It's
was a lot
called
of
Dwarven
elves and
Elvens.
because there were a lot of elves and dwarves within the ranks of the country.
Mine
so
was
it
based
makes
on
sense.
layout.
Yeah.
That's why I don't do Dwarven. But that's why I have Abyssal and Draconic.
I went with the languages that work for a nerd like Lyra. Anyway,
I don't have dwarfish because
Mine is more the darker side of the line.
Anyway, sorry, see Ohio Jack. He got a deck of many things that gave him a keep, and we went to find that keep. And I was hoping it was going to take a day, but it ended up taking a week.
2 weeks.
Technically, it was just a week. We ended up going on vacation for a bit, and then doing all this.
we met a bunch of beautiful bays.
He got a spray tan.
And now I'm seeing that you've been shot.
Yeah, I think we're being targeted.
That is where I come in. That might be because there's a certain military after me.
Alright, how fucked are we?
Ever heard of the nation Silantir?
Also,
I am now
I
done
am
with this
branded
conversation.
I am branded as a deserter.
I am now done with this conversation.
What?
I was gonna say, now it makes sense why it's Dwarvish. Because he speaks it. Never mind.
I've been branded as a deserter there. In fact,
Conspiracy theory.
I'm
That's
pretty
the
sure I
problem.
would have. I'm pretty sure I would have the previous note from the previous time.
Yeah!
As I pull it out, traitors get what they deserve, and angel death will follow us. These are almost 100% connected, meaning I, and by extension the rest of you, are being hunted.
Was that guy just waiting for us to show up in Puerto Rico?
Maybe just one of us.
That's an angel of death. They are incredibly persistent and incredibly patient. They know at least one of us has family here, and so will likely come here often. All it was just a matter of time.
Do you know they'll aim for his family?
If need be.
Roll history.
Well, I said if need be.
Yeah, I know, but I'm telling you to roll history specifically.
Advantage?
No.
Fuck. 4.
That is exactly what you believe.
So you
If
say
it gets
no.
the job done, they will do whatever it takes.
So, RJ, I have a
Out
question.
of character knowledge of what an AOD is.
I have a question about this angel of death. If they're going, if they're going after you, why don't you just?
Turn myself in?
No, that's a stupid question.
Yeah, because I'd be
I'm
hanged.
sending. What do you have
within the
available,
day.
Adam? Open.
Both.
You
I
got
say,
both?
why
I'm
don't we
sending
all
something
go
to your
there
Discord then.
and destroy their asses?
I'm sorry. That is a militaristic empire. They
Never
have
mind.
legions of men. There's a reason why chromatic dragons don't live on that continent anymore.
Never mind.
I probably spelled that
That
wrong.
sounds like a terrifying idea. Ignore what I said that.
To probably the two who have no idea
That's-
what one actually is.
What's more concerning?
I'll explain it out of character.
Again, I'm
What's
not.
Okay.
more concerning is that there are two.
Because I have a feeling y'all
I
three.
like to alliterate, Kirkland. I'm not from the. I don't know the region and all that stuff.
That's not.
Thank you.
I'm talking something out of character.
There are
Alright.
one or
Adam.
two
As I try to pull up.
explanations for this. One, they've been hunting me this whole time and they have finally caught up. Or two, the one I fear, is they happen to be here and they happen to recognize me. In which, by that case, why the hell would they be here? I'll tell you why. It's virgin land.
What you said?
He said virgin land. Specifically, so to give out of character and also to explain to the audience, because again, Silantir is it's not official into this end, it is added via me and Nathan's little conversations in session 0. So, the Angels of Death are basically the Empire's soldiers to quell traitors and those who rebel from the Empire. So anyone who they seem as a possible threat or a possible target of the Empire, they will send their people to essentially kill on here. They are the instrument of the Empire's will.
I'm just going to say this much. The comment I made, I didn't know how the region is, and I just only want to do that to protect you because I love you, man.
There are also many on here.
No.
And to the audience, yes, this is heavily inspired by Warhammer. Heavily inspired by Warhammer. So don't fucking flame us for not understanding your codex. It is too damn long to go through. I am doing this through basic knowledge. Fuck you if you are going to codex me right now.
So when are we finding custodies?
No!
Codex of Ultimate Wisdom?
No! Anyway,
When did we find aliens?
you already have fought aliens. Several times, actually. But that is, generally speaking, what is currently Silantir and the Angels of Death on here. It is essentially everyone currently is guilty by association due to having a relationship with Archie. That is essentially
Oh no.
the issue.
This
Problem is, to rewind back on here real quick and give the players some thought on here, the first person who was shot was the Foreclaimer, which should raise possible other questions on why the Foreclaimer was shot first and not Archie.
Mm-hmm.
And now Vi has been shot, but not Archie.
Wait a minute.
I have the
Are they trying to eliminate us first and then give Archie to reason to go there and face them?
That is where I will allow everyone.
That's a theory.
My theory is battle tactics. They know that they are the spellcasters, and spellcasters are less armored. They're less, at least generally, less prepared for war and its consequences. And so, it is a very strategic move to not only take out the ones that will die easier, but also the ones that are more capable of finding them
Can I say this one?
via fairy fire or AoE.
Can I say this one thing? When you said that we are all basically now criminalized right now because we're friends with Archie, does I almost said Flower. Sorry, I meant to say, does Emmy know that? Does Emmy like? Did you told that in out of character, or you told that by like in character? Because
Part of that is out of
Part
character.
of that is out of character knowledge.
Part of that's out of character knowledge. The only reason I'm making sure that everyone's aware, and also the audience, so they can be clued in to the missing pieces due to some of this not happening via recording.
so basically, Emmy doesn't know that. Basically, since she's friends with him,
You have no clue that, yes, Emmy has no clue that the reason that the team is being shot is due to him.
That is your
Actually,
only
current thought.
Your only current thought is the fact that military
I thought
background,
I already said
these two are being shot at.
I thought I already said that. That
You
that
may
I'm
have
being
it, you may-
hunted, and you all are.
You may have, and he may have just forgot. That's why we're reiterating. You may have already stated that.
so
Anyway.
Emmy is panicking a little bit.
You are panicking.
This is on me. I didn't think to keep myself better protected. I didn't realize he aiming at me as well.
But here's the thing. We should have assumed all of us a target, seeing how Raiken was shot at. So we assumed somebody was either after Raiken or after a team. Now, based on that note, right, based on the two notes that we now have, we have to assume it's not just him. It's got to be all of us.
Yep.
It is
Now,
absolutely.
given the fact that most of us have never seen what did that, except for probably one of us,
Can I?
who knows what it could have
Give
been.
me a drink, whiskey, please.
Okay. Oh, wait. He wants to drink a whiskey. He wants
Yeah, I was
to
going to say hot gives you a shot.
So,
How much do I pay?
You're good.
however, given the fact that technically now all of us are possibly a target now,
Definitely a target. Guilty by association, mass
Yes,
punishment.
but now we need to think of stuff differently. We can't just walk out of here willy-nilly now anymore like we used to.
Especially not in the dead.
Our base is now going to be basically a transport system for us now. We're not going to be able to walk around this area willingly without being a target.
Well, we only have 4 places to go to, which means...
True, but here's the thing. If we do this, we're going to have to do this differently. Walking around in broad daylight may not be the safest option anymore for us.
Something else to note. We have a system of getting across the continent very quickly, instantly. They don't, meaning that if we need to get on one end of the continent to another, we have a good, at bare minimum, if they are traveling as fast as possible, bare minimum, a week of free time. So,
Archie,
that's how we travel.
this second note shows that we're not even safe. Traveling cross country.
Nope.
Which
how
means
it says
this...
and angel, not.
No, it says Angel of Death. Now, I'm assuming based on your background, that's more than one. They're not referred to as Angels of Death. They're referred to as Angel of Death, meaning more than one, but one group. Meaning this one group could be after, meaning a group of people could be after us, and we never know.
Which you would be aware that the AODs are usually in a squadron on that end. They don't just show up alone. Usually one shows up first, and then the rest come.
So I'd suggest that we do not travel at night at all. That is where they work at their best, since they are practically undetectable.
Yes, but you're also giving them broad daylight to find us.
They will never take a shot unless they 100% know they can get away without having any retaliation.
Broad daylight, they just shot at her. Broad daylight, I'm assuming.
We
Broad
weren't
daylight,
together.
we just took a shot.
We weren't together. We weren't
No,
expecting it.
there was 3 of us in here.
No, I was outside. I was alone.
But you were walking through the door. We had clean sight on
I
you.
was on the front of the door,
We still had
They
clean...
were a few feet away from the door.
Okay.
so I was still alone technically.
We were
Alone.
However, when Raiken got shot, we were all there. We were at the house, all of us.
He was outside. He was 10 feet away from all of you.
Mhm.
He was outside by himself.
Okay.
And it was night. So you do not have any idea of what these tactics are, other than the obvious.
But it also proves my theory that daylight and darkness, it doesn't matter.
that would be
We
a
are a
correct
target. We are a target no matter what time of day.
assumption. Correct. That would be a good assumption to begin with.
Well, I do have one tactic. However,
And that would
it
be.
only applies to me.
And
the
that
rest-
would be.
I'm a changeling. I can change my face to disguise myself. I don't know.
Okay,
what
now
those
I'm gonna backtrack you on that statement. You were trained. I'm assuming trained with probably near this group, so they probably know what you can do already. Are you assuming they don't have means of finding you?
It's a tactic. The best way to find a changeling is by observing their patterns, their behavior, and
And if they've taken 2 shots at us already, you have to assume we've already been monitored multiple times. Meaning they probably already have each of our patterns down by now.
correct.
Meaning your changeling help is not going out.
Alright, can I say something?
Yes.
So what we're gonna do? Just go back in place and just forget that everything and all this
No.
is just gonna disappear? No.
No, we go back. All we're doing is giving them clean reign. We go back to the base. All they got to do is wait us out, because eventually we'll have to leave.
The only thing we do right now, I'm thinking, is just keep going around as a group.
We're gonna have to, but we're gonna have to be more strategic about how we do it, though.
Well, the more we go around and all this stuff, the more they'll trace our steps.
Exactly.
Exactly, but that also means if we're more open,
There
there's
is-
more likely that they won't have casualties. At least is my main concern.
There is something else about them, which I will be telling you this right now. Guerrilla warfare will not be working. We cannot travel our own paths through the jungle, because 1, that's very dangerous. I think everyone knows this. And 2, these fighters are trained specifically to combat guerrilla warfare and individual targets, meaning no, we cannot just find our own path through the jungle, for the wilderness. making our own desire paths through there and setting out the main road. They can fight that.
Roll another history check. Hopefully you'll actually get the answer that you're looking for the one concern that we have over on this side of the table.
And maybe it's just shaking a little bit. It's like, I don't want to die. I still have not found my...
Finally, 19.
Cool.
I-
Go on.
As saying, I don't want to die. I still haven't found my family, my best friend. Oh God.
You're not going to die, Emmy.
So, to answer the earlier on here, you are aware that they are not against using family to trap on here, but they will not kill anyone who is not their target. It is very much a loyalty system and a moral system on here. Very lawful evil, in a sense, on here. They will use close peoples as bait, but they will not kill. Unless they are ordered to kill on this end. So, in this area, to give example here, currently, Raiken's family is safe. Currently. If you randomly find this one's family of the Emmy's variety, or the friend on here, currently, they would be safe. Currently.
Well, I don't know where they're at.
I'm using that as an example, just so for the table's perspective and the audience.
I do have one contact that might help us more than anything else.
You mean your lovely friend across in Rascom?
I still have those paper birds.
Yes, you do.
Hey,
Gregory.
can when we're doing when we're doing here on Legend Bringer. When
Gregory.
we do what would I need to roll to think about, or at least get a clue to the seeming spell?
I would say most likely it's an Arcana specifically.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, damn.
What?
Idiot.
What's going on?
23. I'm an idiot.
What's going on?
Seeming.
Don't worry about it.
Hold.
We'll talk. We'll get there. We'll get there, buddy. Wait. Oh yeah, I can learn it.
Let's say wizards and sorcerers are able to learn it, and so can the bard if he gets high enough in level and his dick.
But I am at high enough level to actually cast.
I'm sorry, what?
He needs to get his shaft up to level 5 spells.
In fact, I'm gonna roll Arcana to see if Lyra knows about it. Wait, should I get? No, I don't need the
I was
advantage.
going to say you don't.
It's 29.
Yeah, I'm looking at your number. No,
I'm at
you are
23.
fine.
Didn't you pull
So,
your dots?
you would both be aware of the seeming spell, but you also have to remind yourself on here that the changes wrought by this spell fail to hold up against physical inspection, meaning, hand on hat.
Yeah,
I
but
will-
Yeah, but they have to touch us.
Yes, and also, the other kind of side effect of true sight issues.
Well, we don't know they have true sight.
That is also correct. I'm stating that because you guys are aware, and so is the audience. I love throwing true sight on things that shouldn't have true sight.
right.
Because you hate us.
But we don't know
No, I
that.
love when you guys do it. I really do.
But you also love when we gotta figure things out and start.
That is also a fun thing, though. I like torturing my players. It's fun as the DM, but I always reward creativity.
You like it when we're creative, so.
That is my point.
At him every day. What to write just to make Amy just lose her mind.
So,
Sometimes it works.
the custom knit. But you don't know that's. You know. Do you know the seeming spell yet?
I do not know the seeming spell yet, but if I go back to the magic shop at Rascom, I could probably see if she has it.
Oh, good. There's a certain elf woman I would love to see once we get there.
Oh, great.
How about we not make other paths over here as Ohio tries to jump into the conversation?
Yeah, I'm
Now,
sorry,
I think-
Ohio.
Okay, Ohio, go through what you say. Right now, I've got a few things. I right now have a date to prepare
I'm
for.
so sorry, Ohio.
I can
Jack.
just sit
We're trying
back
to
there
give you-
pleading.
We're trying to talk to you, but
Somebody interrupted me!
I mean, other than the fact that if I'm correct on here, we found only how many spots?
2, I think.
Yes, I think that is the correct
2.
answer.
So, did you
And
find?
I know where the third one
Where is the third one?
Well,
I wish it was in a better spot. Alchemist Quarry.
Okay, I wanted to go there anyway. I need to talk to a spider.
Who?
Spider! Come on, Ohio. You've been to the... No, come on. Don't tell me you haven't been to the Northeast. You just had to have met the spiders.
I mean, I've met them, but I want to be specific. Who?
I don't remember what the name was.
God damn it, Bobby! I told you I didn't want to bomb my rap. You're making me go through my notes. I'll come back to it.
What the hell is a
Oh.
JPEG?
I'll go to... I'm talking to a spider to investigate the earthquakes.
Okay, that makes a little bit more sense.
The lake is nearby the Alchemist Quarry, so...
16, yes, it is the unnamed lake, which is very close.
So my thought is, what I want to do is go to the unnamed lake. Go to the Alchemist Quarry, because they'll most likely have a magic shop there. I can get seeming there. And I know, Ghost, you want us to be strategic. I get that, and I agree wholeheartedly. Right now, there's not a whole lot of options available to us. The only thing we can do right now is to stick it together. If one of us just gets shot,
Turtle formation.
we can just... One of us gets shot, we have our cleric or paladin heal them, and immediately get into a defensive stance and I activate Blade Song or whatever, and all of us activate our abilities. We can just instantly get ready, look for who shot at us, and then move on from there.
right, so the first place we're going to would be... Give me the map.
You said a spider place?
No.
The
that's
unnamed lake.
The unnamed lake, which is 16.
Give me a minute.
Please tell me we're not
Something
going to the lake.
else.
Yeah, that's where we're headed, buddy.
We're going inside the lake?
Give me a minute.
No, we're not. We're headed to the lake.
There's a house by the lake that has access to your house.
Oh, thank God.
It's about 30 feet away from the lake. You are perfectly fine.
Yep.
Something else. Buddy system, bare minimum, right? If any of us goes out from the rest of the group, at least 2 people.
Now we all go.
If one goes, they all go.
At least 2 people. For whatever reason,
No.
no one stays alone.
Right. So I'm so glad that we'll be heading over to Twin Over first, right? Everybody agrees that we're heading over to Twin Over.
What's the number?
Why are you sounding like that?
Oh no, Ohio, we're all heading to Twin Ivor so we can be there, right? We're all heading to Twin Ivor.
Oh.
Wink, wink.
Yeah, Twin Ivor.
Yes, we're all heading to Twin Ivor.
They picked up some booze.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
See, Ohio Jack, we're going to Twin Ivor, and
Hold
if
on.
you say we're going anywhere else, I step on your toes.
I open my book and...
I
something.
understand
Tear out the
now.
page.
This is very
Fold it up,
uncomfortable.
give it to him.
No, I'm joking on this side, but you're good.
No, no.
He wants to give you a note.
It says, we're talking about...
Wait.
We're talking about the lake.
Does anybody know how to get to the lake? The lake.
All right, everybody.
Right, so Amelia, you agree we're going to Twin Ivor, right?
Yes.
Right, so first you teleport us to our house in Twin Ivor, and then we can spend our time over in Twin Ivor together.
Yes. Amelia teleports them back to the house.
Yes.
I'm gonna roll a con save for Jack.
Oh, Jack's coming with.
Yes.
Okay.
He's in the circle.
Oh, boy, someone get a mop.
Yeah. Prepare the mop.
Oh, Jack! Oh, man! All over my friend, all over the floor!
You
I'm
should
not-
have warned me that you're teleporting.
Well,
Sorry!
I'm not cleaning this up. Walk away.
Well, that's why we got servants for that.
Wait, hey, Winner, can you come over here and fix this up?
Why am I the first one called? Ooh.
You're a ghost and you can't get sick.
I mean, yes, but I can also is better than Fang as he grabs the mop.
Also the fact that you probably can't smell it.
I think.
No,
I
can. It just
I'm-
doesn't affect me.
Does
Where's
Ohio
Raiken?
Jack? Does Ohio Jack look at the Winner?
He's still vomiting.
Okay.
Actually.
Hey, where's the marina? I need to ask a question about letting anybody in.
Upstairs in the library, because that's where she likes to be.
Raiken heads up to the library. Hey,
Roll
Dennis.
for Dex.
Dex? Dex save or
Dex save.
I'm not with you. You're on your own. We're in a safe spot.
Hey, shit!
17.
Okay, cool. You dodged the Legos.
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 You mean
Well, you play with Legos, my dear.
No, I was setting a trap.
A trap made of Legos? Look, they may be able to capture Ghost and fool Lyra, but not me.
You're
a
right.
man has fallen to
By-
the Legos city.
Yes, to trap you is easy. All I need is this floating body pillow.
Be that as may, as much as you wish to distract me from encouraging your beauty, I was curious. How do I allow, say, my dear sister to come in once in a while?
The same thing that is your weakness. Consent.
Right, so all I need is to give her consent and she can find the door.
Yes, via this book of consent.
Right, I'll just send that to her and she'll
Now
have
it stays in the house. She has to sign the book.
Right.
Before the fiery pains start.
My fiery pains are hers. Because you are going to...
Why does she have fiery pains? Did you do something to her?
No, I was just wondering why she would have fiery pains.
Depending on the person and how they are, they may feel excruciating pain when they enter the house. Uninvited. Kind of like how a vampire has to be invited.
Right, so do I write down her consent or...
No, she has to write it, of course. Why would you consent for her? Are you a rapist?
No, but I am her big brother. I would think that I would be able to give her permission.
That is a very dark joke.
And I met my quota for the day.
That's
Oh, please, I can get darker than him.
Oh, I know, but I have a quota I must fill. One dark joke a day.
He's seen the riffs.
Yep, that is why I am on here. But that is my quota on here. Obviously, though, no, they have to sign in.
All right, so
Specifically.
do I have...
They have to sign in.
I was about to say, do I have
They
time?
only have access to the foyer.
How does he sign in, basically?
They enter the foyer, they sign the book, and then they have permission/consent.
Alright,
All right,
They only have access to the foyer
initially.
initially.
Right, so do I have time to get her, open the door, bring her in, get her to sign, so we can skip
Are you
the...
going out alone again?
No, nobody will let me.
Yeah, exactly.
Unless RZ decides to follow me real quick for a bit.
Archie, do you follow the child?
So,
So you
no,
can
that's Voltaire.
yeah, so you want to follow him so you can get his family to sign it?
Yes, I will follow you.
Roll away.
Dop, bop, 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 bop.
Hey, Adam. There's not an armory in our house, is there?
Double check on here.
There
Because
should
I
be.
did send it to the other two. I believe there is an armory. If
Yeah.
not, I'll have to grab it.
Cool, I'm headed to the armory.
I know there's a smithy, meaning you can craft weapons. But you
Yes,
can't consider-
that then.
Yeah, smithy.
I'm headed there then.
All right, come along, Archie. I need you to come with me to get my sister and my mother, so we can get
Kinda
them
modify
both
some
permission
shit.
to be able to enter the house together.
Dup, 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 dup.
Yay! Look at that, big brother. Yes. Now it's time for both you and mother, me as well.
Alright, I need to
Well,
take
Mom,
a-
I do figure that if you ever need to rest in here, or say, if something important or dangerous starts to happen, yes, Mother, if something bad starts to happen, like a random dragon attack, or somebody's aiming for you, or somebody's aiming for me. Yes, if somebody's aiming for me, if that were to happen, you would want me to be safe. Yes, if say
Plus, we do have a lot of amenities in there that even Puerto Rico doesn't have. And plus, there's also a lot of very interesting guests, such as... Why do I keep forgetting her name? She's a one...
Marina.
Like a good friend, Maria. She's a very, very sweet one. And I think if you two get to know each other, you become very great friends.
I would like to get to know her as well. Well, now come along. Raiken takes her by her hand. I'm thinking for Raiken's mother's side of things.
Yes. How would the mother like to be in this current situation of you dealing with a fully operational house operated by friends on here that you have no rent to pay on here, and also technically owned by a older woman that is older than you and your mother?
I would like to actually meet some of these people. Alright. Raiken goes to the door. Come in, you two. Oh, Marina! Do I need to bring them up to the book, or bring the book down to them?
Roll deck save.
Are you going to step on the Legos again?
No.
No, Raiken's calling from the foyer. He's
You specifically asked, does the book need to go to you, or do they need to go to the book?
Oh, no!
He's got to throw a book at you!
Yeah, you're actually within 5 feet of me, so you get that dex bonus.
So, 23.
Cool. As you speak about the book starts zooming from the library and stops right in front of you.
Do I get a tour of that thing?
So nice. The woman over here respects you enough that she wants to send you the material personally, and is actually respectful enough to my son that she is willing to give you material without being mean about it. Yes, Mother, that's exactly why she is doing it.
Insight check to understand what happened.
From her!
You, specifically. You. Not your mother. You. I need your insight.
Two.
Yeah, you believe your mother.
Oh yes, that's why. Marina cares so much about every single person in here, Mother. As you can see, we are completely safe. And that my mother, and that, Marina treats us so well that she would gladly send it over. Makoto hops up and starts writing her name down. It's very, very nicely cursive. She even puts down a little flower around the I, and puts a little heart on in the O of Makoto, and also adds a little curly Q to the of Vangwe. Raiken's mother follows the same, writes down her name in an elegant cursive as well.
Good job, you two. Oh, wow, you write so nicely, little Makoto.
Thank you. Big Brother probably taught you how to write really, really well too. He's always teaching and learning.
Yes, he teaches me so much. He is the smartest man in the world. He is absolutely brilliant and completely doesn't have a big ego the size of Botswana. I don't know what that is.
Someone else is speaking my language. Yay. As your attention has been drawn easily to the giant eldritch abomination sitting in a nice high chair.
Hi, John.
Hi, John.
Hey, John.
Raiken's got his eyes closed.
Yep. As the small 4'10" panda in a top hat is just sitting, sipping his tea, looking at the child and the mother who's walked in.
Makoto waist high.
John, what are you doing here?
Letting you know, John, that child's actually a pretty strong hugger.
Hence why I'm keeping my distance. And to the answer of what I'm doing here, I technically never left.
Oh, I didn't know you just took.
I sat here the entire time.
While you were on vacation?
Yes.
Yeah, you wanted to go to the.
Someone had to watch this place.
Okay. Okay, I got you. So, one last question, Mr. John. Actually, I do have an important question to ask. Something happened to me. I kind of forgot to ask this a little earlier. The shock of getting the house got to me. Something happened to me earlier in the tower when I got knocked out by one of the bosses. I kind of went a little evil.
Are you sure that's technically a problem?
Well, I kind of think it is, because next thing I
let my family go back outside now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Guys, I kind of went a little insane and almost attacked Emmy. Well, was I attacking Emmy or Archie? I was attacking Archie.
Again, is that technically a bad thing?
Kinda, yeah.
You're no fun on here. Alright, have you eaten anything that could be considered cursed, poisoned, or anything crazy?
I have not eaten anything, but I have touched someone who was cursed. Trying to fix his own curse.
Oh, I didn't know that Raiken had a curse on him. What is it, repulsing women?
No. As annoying as he is.
No. That's what your mother said.
Oof, my mother's the son. You can take that back in many ways.
And he hit.
Yeah, she is hot.
I touched Ghost's hand.
Why are you trying to hang out with a dead boy?
You know what I mean. I touched his hand, and he had a cursed hand, and he got all handsy with me. And
Raiken runs screaming into the bathroom.
And we held hands for a bit. He turned, and
Is Ghost currently in the room, or is he hiding away again?
Putting something in my thing that I completely forgot I had to put in here.
Yeah, I figured that.
And that's the Dagger of Light. I never added it to my attack lineup.
Of course you did. But are you in the room, or are you still in the smithy?
Oh no, I'm 100% in the smithy.
yeah, I kind of touched his hand, and it cursed me into, and I guess it cursed me. At first, I thought it just caused a little thingy up here in my head.
You may want to elaborate on little thingy.
It was like a duck. I think it was a duck.
Yeah, it's a duck.
I completely forgot what it was. I think it was a duck that popped into my head. Unless
I do have a question out of character because I'm pretty sure it was Andy. Andy, you made the Dagger of Light, correct?
No.
That I have.
No, randomly found.
Do you have the information for it?
Literally, it is a returning weapon that you can throw that only deals radiant damage.
Okay, so the 2d4 plus 5 is the only damage it deals.
Yes.
All right.
Lyra holds out Illumina. Did it do something to her? Careful, she doesn't like strangers touching her.
I mean, we could talk about the same thing for your lovely boy toy to the right. Unfortunately, he needs to learn that lesson.
What type of lesson? I'm sorry, I was busy watching the image of Ghost getting handsy with Lyra out of my head!
Oh no, it's not like the rogue gets more action than the sorcerer. Oh no.
Hi, please. Mine doesn't have dust on it.
I get more action than he does.
I'm surprised.
Roll an attack roll.
I'm surprised you're not saying about how the paladin
Lumina's
is more
attacking, basically.
I mean,
Since you did say she doesn't like strangers touching her, roll
Can I
low
increase-
Arcana roll.
Attack.
okay, I'm getting her. Want to get her weapon damage?
Yes.
Right,
Roll to
if you
attack
want
though.
better, if you want to, better get with the ladies.
Fuck.
I mean, I could teach you a couple exercise routines.
Alright, how
So
many?
pump
26.
you
Let's
up.
roll damage.
Okay.
And how many ladies have you gotten? Other than the
Hey,
discipline,
Adam,
how many ladies?
How do you increase a
11.
hit /
I'm,
DC on?
A loyal
Stuff.
man.
We'll get there in a second.
11.
It cuts him.
Why do we need a body?
All right.
Just find
Guys.
someone who you love and stay with.
Guys,
Okay, that's even more deadly than I thought it was, and I still don't even know what's going on. But also, ow! Well, I'm stumped for the time being. I can't really help you on that one.
well, I figured you would be able to do something.
Later, maybe, but unfortunately, your weapon is being handsy with me and my hand.
Oops. Well, would you be able to figure it out if I held her while you're holding her?
Probably not. Try again real quick.
Lyra starts caressing Illumina's palm, Illumina's guard with her thumb.
Not any better. Roll another attack roll.
What? Okay.
Oh, joy, double it.
You give it to the next person?
24! I already doubled it.
Yeah, we're gonna just pause for the day.
Okay, tink.
Roll perception real quick.
Alright.
As he's trying to hide his wound, obviously.
21.
So how much bespokes have you been around? Specifically other than him?
I've seen a couple since with the squirrels. I've seen
How many bleed?
really, I imagine in my year of traveling, I've probably seen a couple bleed.
Okay, you know that normal bespoke bleed actual blood. This one's ichor.
Lyra looks down,
Ichor colored.
looks at the ichor. That does not surprise me at all.
Yeah, it's black blood, obviously.
Right. I was hoping you could maybe find a way to fix her or something.
Well, I'll have to do it if it keeps attacking me, though, and keeps cutting me. That's a different story.
Okay.
All right, maybe next time she'll be a lot. Maybe if she hangs around you a little bit more, she'll not try to attack you. I'll probably also talk to my blacksmith, see if he knows anything. To rules.
Maybe.
Alright, so if we're done here, so we head over to the little unknown lake.
Unless anyone else has anything to add to this situation.
Well, when we got here, I was going to do something, but I guess I'll do it later then.
Well, you can do it
You
now.
can still do it now.
I'm curious, is it...
That's why we
How
ask,
much-
unless someone has anything else they want to do.
I'm gonna increase gear. That's why I'm asking if there's a smithy.
Okay.
What are you trying to increase?
Even
specifically?
though
Dagger
I
output.
was waiting until you guys do your whole little thing.
I have
We're
a
done.
+1 dagger
Yes,
in my
it is
rapier.
being
I'm
done.
trying-
Thank you.
I want a stronger weapon than what I've got.
Anyways, I was
That's why
saying,
I'm
you guys
gonna
got
make
here
a
and you
weapon.
guys all did on the thing. And I
Yeah,
guess
make
they're not.
one or
And,
get a stronger
and what I was
weapon.
going to mention is that Emmy went to. Is there? Wait, does this place have a living room or something like that? Does this
One more
house? Does this
Yes.
house has a living room?
Yes.
So some places call it cinema, whatever.
Yeah, the foyer.
It's fancy words, shit. I don't care. So I basically sat down and then basically, like, she's doing this a little bit or something like that, and she's just like, grab the photos from her like book she's been writing, and she was and she glanced at the photos and then puts them back and just like. She's saying is like, oh, what am I going to do?
Yes, what are you going to do? What are you going to talk about? What are you going to explain to the audience who don't know what the f*** you're doing? What are you looking at, sir? Explain, be vivid, give detail!
Details.
Yes, remember, you do have an audience who are listening to us. We
Shit.
can't just like, yes, I'm going to do this, everybody, as I stroke my chin.
First off, I usually do that
Best thing to
sometimes
stroke in this
because
situation, but-
I'm not really a verbal guy. I'm more like
Rick.
I'm usually a guy with thinking powers in my brain.
That only works so well when we don't have an audience.
All right.
So again, would you like to
Let me-
tell them what exactly you were looking at?
So
sir?
after pulling, okay. So basically, the book that I pulled out was basically a kind of journal book she wrote or something like that, and the photos she has in there is two pictures. One of them is a picture of her family, and the other one is a picture of her best friend. I'm bad at remembering names. Clara, and she just like trying to sit there is like what she's going to do because now she know that she's now she's now worried that now she's being the target, and even though she still needs to look for her family and her best friend.
Best friend.
Well, all you guys don't know except for him.
Best
I'm still gonna make a joke.
friend.
Oh god, they were roommates.
And they were roommates.
Proceed.
Yeah.
So, yeah, she's just sitting there just like kind of worried and thinking.
Raiken walks up right behind Emmy, puts his hand on her shoulder, and goes, "Don't worry. Once we find the Silver Aqua spell, you'll be fine.
Of what?
The seeming spell.
Yeah, sure.
It'll disguise you into anything we want, providing you have your normal limbs."
Speaking of which, Adam,
That's,
have
that's-
I been to Alchemist Quarry? I don't.
Not to my knowledge, I don't think
I-
we've had any discussion.
I don't think we discussed. I know we discussed she's been around she's been traveling for a year. I just didn't know if maybe I was just situated in the east side
Yeah, I
and
would say the east side more or less would be where I'd assume, since that's where we had that conversation.
yeah.
No time.
Yeah.
Now,
Well, after you said don't worry, I said, like, I know that where we're going, and, well, even though it can help us with disguising, it won't help, help situate my issue.
The issue is that you're trying to find those people, trying to find your family, right? Your friend and family.
Yeah.
Well, as soon as we're done getting the seeming spell and making sure that we can move about single and undetected, then why don't you just talk to one of us and we'll help you? Why don't you just grab me? I'm perfectly willing to go. I've already found my mother and little sister. I just need to find my father, but he's way up.
I have the locate person spell!
First off, I looked at,
Get you.
Wait a minute.
Wait.
I have my notes for a certain reason.
Oh no, let me find my notes.
Strokes. I look at Raiken and it's like, you want to help find my family and my friend?
Yeah, I've already found my mother and little sister. My father's way up north. I can't get to him just yet. So might as well just enjoy the ride until I have an opportunity to get to him.
Thank you, Raiken. You know, you're a really good friend.
Thank you.
Lyra walks up. You know, if you wanted to look for somebody, why didn't you just ask me? I have the locate person spell.
That's a spell?
Yes! How do you think I found his family? Magic? Well, I mean, it was magic, but you know what I mean!
Isn't that only within about, like, what, 1,000-foot radius?
Well, the spell, I didn't know that exists. But when Emmy hears that, it's like, I didn't know you had that spell.
Did you not remember seeing me help him find his family?
Well, I thought you just found him, like, just looking for clues or something like that.
There's a combination of both.
Actually, no, I used locate person, locate object, and we also talked to somebody who had scry on hand.
Ooh.
Yeah, also, again, you didn't answer my
Lyra,
question.
Lyra sets her elbows on the couch and looks at her. You know what I mean? If you had just been more communicative, you would have solved your problem so much easier.
Yeah, but don't you, like, hate me or something like that?
Just because I don't like you doesn't mean I won't help you.
There's such a thing called a love-hate relationship.
Enemies to lovers.
Just because
I don't like... See,
she's mean to you doesn't mean that she hates you.
here's the thing, Annie. Do you know why sometimes we butt heads sometimes?
Because we are both intelligent, and basically it's like the whole thing of, I'm smarter. No, I'm smarter.
Because you are incredibly stubborn.
Really?
Yeah. I remember one time we were
Am I incredibly stubborn?
Yep.
Yeah.
Indubitably.
And you have a tendency to walk off on... You have a tendency to...
I'm sorry, I had to get that out of my system.
You have a tendency to walk off on your own.
Which you should not be doing from here on out, by the way.
Listen.
Little Miss, I went to the next floor which had water in it!
Listen. You're listening?
I'm listening.
We don't have an enchanter, do we?
Okay.
Enchanting
Thank
room?
you.
Okay.
I just want to know you hear me. That's it.
Where's the size?
I suppose fighting scrying will be another spell you need to look for.
I mean, we could just do what we did last time and
Sorry, I just...
ask for somebody, because I can't learn scrying yet.
Okay.
You can't? I thought you could
Slowly
learn a
going back
spell
to
at fifth level.
John.
Okay.
Oh, it is a 5th level spell, my bad. Yes, I can learn it.
Okay.
If you feel that way with me, I am sorry. I'll try my best to not
If you can work on it, and you are doing it a little bit better by actually, talking to him and actually being helpful to the rest of the party, I am starting to not hate you as much. But like I said, just because I don't like you doesn't mean I'm not going to help you. I'm not going to abandon you right in the middle of the field just because I don't like you.
I mean, after all, she annoys me, but I don't hate her guts. I just like to make sure she remembers who's the top dog in the pecking order in this household.
Which is me, by the way.
No, it is me.
It's me.
Me.
Lyra grabs Raiken's ear and starts pulling. Raiken grabs Lyra's hair and starts pulling.
Why does this remind me?
I walk up.
Why does this remind me? Hey, he's talking to me.
No, he's talking to me.
Anyway,
What were you
Alright,
doing
guys.
to the two
I
rivals,
just
to
wanna
the
make
arguing
sure
siblings?
Okay.
He just his heads together.
Hang on, I gotta make sure what bow type I got.
Yeah, because I want to make sure you
I have
are
just
aware.
a standard short bow. I want to just make it stronger.
Alright, let me double check something real quick.
So, is there any chance I can make it a stronger version of a short bow?
Firstly, that's why I'm pulling up.
That's
the,
probably gonna take a while. I remember
It
seeing
would,
that.
yeah, does take time. Obviously.
I think it takes like a week to do.
Yeah, I was about to say that's probably about correct on here.
Yeah, if you're level 9 plus, you can commission the hirelings to create an uncommon magic item.
The better question is what rarity on here, sir?
It's going up 1.
Okay,
It's going from short bow to short bow 1.
then it would be a week, yes.
Uh-huh.
Week in game.
Oh yeah, that's
Or I
right.
could.
I forgot I had that upgrade.
Do I
version
wanna
right
do
now.
that? Could I? Could you? Would that be theoretically allowed? We don't. Outside of us, who else is in the base that could physically improve our gear?
Winter.
Also, you know what could have been funny?
And I'm working on some homebrew best.
What?
I know.
Because I'm
Another-
curious if you'll allow me to leave it and have her work on it and it be improved without me being there.
Yes, that's
And
why I
we
said it
increase
takes
it.
a week in game.
To go up 1 rarity.
Yes.
I hardly use the short bow anyways, outside of the daggers. So,
I forgot which one you guys did the one shot with the vacation one. Was it
that's
me?
1 week, 2 weeks.
I will say this much. The
3
Elven
weeks.
Cool,
You're not getting the legendary in
You
3
know,
weeks.
it's pretty funny.
No, I'm looking at very
You get the
rare.
engineer a hand.
But then I'm thinking 4 weeks, maybe 5, because the one I'm
well.
thinking of magic induced.
What's,
Maybe.
Oh, I'm a little small person.
Currently, all
Big
you can
hammer.
go up to is common or uncommon right now.
Common's what I'm carrying,
Yes.
Small person, big hammer.
and uncommon would be
Yes,
short
that's
bow
actually a pretty good
1.
trope.
Yes.
I wonder if there's a Pokemon with that.
Or do I want to swap out the dagger?
I mean, you could leave both your daggers.
No, just leave the 1.
Dagger,
Go from dagger 1 to dagger 2.
I mean, he's got the dagger light.
That's why I'm saying leave my +1 regular +1 dagger here
Which will take 2 weeks.
I wonder.
for the dagger to go up 1 right here.
Yeah, if it's going to go up from +1 to +2.
Okay, then I'm gonna choose to do that then instead. I'm gonna leave the dagger here and keep on carrying the dagger blade to go from dagger +1 to dagger +2.
Hopefully, because again, they do also suffer the
Yes.
same. They suffer
Yes.
the same thing as y'all
I'm aware.
on here for crafting purposes.
Okay, so that's
they
what I'm
suffer the
going-
same.
That's what I'm going to do. I'm gonna ask if she would be willing to
I'm not sure.
strengthen
Wow.
my single dagger to a +2.
Firstly, it's winter, not
This is not the right time.
it's winter, not the other one.
Okay.
Winter is male.
Winter's a dude.
He's also the rogue
Okay.
who would know how to work your king dagger
Okay.
and the berries attached to it.
Should be anything attached to my dagger.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, the joke has gone skyward.
Alright.
Before we leave, do we got any food?
Yes, you have food. You
Okay,
have
so
plenty
dagger
of food.
1 is temporarily.
Is there a can
So
of
we are
beans?
pulling it out of
There is a giant
being
can
able
of
to.
peas. Do you want to open the
And
can of
that
peas?
it drops from that.
I said beans, but
Okay.
okay.
Alright.
Wait, if he opens it, is there going to be a bunch of snakes that go, "Whoa."
No, you're gonna open it. It's gonna be like, can I have a plate full of peas?
How about this, Emmy? How about this, Emmy? Once we're done with Alchemist Quarry, I'll look for your family. How about that? Deal?
Deal.
You found a can of wasabi peas.
What the hell is a wasabi?
Oh!
Eat it and find out.
Just
Hold on.
ask what a
Hold
wasabi
on,
pea
hold on.
is.
Is this something not safe for work to look up or not?
No,
It's
it's
No,
spicy.
it's 100%. It's 100% safe.
Go ahead
Not for
and eat
your
it.
mouth.
Find
Not
out.
for the mouth or the stomach.
Oh wait, I know wasabi.
Yeah, I was going to say, you know what wasabi is.
Dude.
Emmy looks at like, is there any other beans that are not spicy?
I mean, there's almonds.
You know what? I want to do it. I
Just
want
don't
to do it,
eat
and I'm
too
going to
many
do
or else
it.
you die.
I
Gus just takes the
Sorry.
bait.
I don't like
Stop being a
almonds.
pussy.
Con save.
Oh, well, you want to challenge with that? Okay.
Wow, that's a 5. Fuck.
You are burning inside and now sweating.
Okay, you want to challenge that? Okay.
What's the hottest pepper in the.
I'm
You
cooking.
don't want me to do that.
I'm cooking the beans.
I'm going to tell you that now. You don't want me to say it.
Do it.
California Death Pepper.
Do it.
No.
Wait.
There is a jar. One jar. It has a large pepper. And it only
Somebody's got
has,
an X on it.
and it's just an X. Just an X.
That's a rat poison.
No, it's not.
No, it is just a single black X with a white outline in it.
Raiken looks at the jar. Amelia? Stand by.
Lyra just stares at.
Raiken looks at the two of you at your little pepper eating contest. Looks back at Amelia. Shakes her hand. I will suggest a look.
You putting it on your tongue is needing the con save. You're not even eating it yet. It is on your tongue. Con
Oh.
save. And I will tell you the DC. The DC is 30.
Oh my god! What's this thing?
Pepper X.
Pepper X?
Pepper X.
Just Pepper X.
This one
Pepper X is now has the Guinness World Record for the hottest pepper on the world in the
This
planet.
is bite. You're never, okay, I'm going to show you because I rolled it on
And it's legit just
D&D
called
Beyond.
Pepper X.
D&D Beyond. It said it. It said it. It was right there.
I'm going to believe.
It is 100% just called
It
Pepper
was
X.
said right here.
Yeah.
28.
Guinness
Yeah.
World Record for the hottest pepper.
So, do you like Fireball?
I love Fireball.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So, what if I told you 16th level Fireball?
How do you even reach 16th level?
Again.
Pepper X, Guinness World Record for the hottest pepper in the world.
So, correct me if I'm wrong on here. A level 9 Fireball is how many D6?
Ah!
14
D6.
D6?
14d6.
I believe?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, we've gone to 16 on here. So, that is 7 more dice. That's 21 D6?
Are we rolling the dice?
Yes.
Can I look and see if there's any Bush's baked beans in there?
Probably. What's your max HP?
85.
Hey, Adam? Location to hide?
Yeah, because I know you probably won't get this reference. These two will probably get this reference on here. So, Amphibia reference on here. You basically are Sprig right now. Just, it has touched your tongue. You have dropped the pepper, and you are running across the place.
So somehow.
Somebody kill you, please.
Lyra just like
What I need to
Okay, camera.
look for Bush's baked beans.
Roll perception.
Let's say, hey, I
While
gotta
he's
look
trying for perception, audience, you might want to lower the volume a little bit on your volume control right about now. Yeah!
67 points of fire damage.
Oh my god!
67.
67.
Wow.
You can't find Bush's baked beans, but you can find Bang's bush beans.
Yeah. According to...
You'll never believe this, audience, but I actually survived that!
Please tell me it's not spicy.
No, it's Bush's banked beans.
Have you ever had Butch's baked beans?
No, Bush's bank beans.
I had
baked
Bush's
beans.
baked beans, but that's baked
Okay.
beans.
According to it, because I looked it up because I wanted to know it because I watched a video on a person
Scoville
eating
units.
it. The Scoville units for Pepper X is 2,693,000.
And how much is that to jalapenos?
Oh,
Because I know they mention it in their stuff for Pepper X to jalapenos. If I remember correctly, is it about 2,000 some amount of jalapenos?
Is that enough to kill a person?
The capsaicin would kill you. You'll kill a normal person.
Regional for
No, I mean,
Scoville.
it's not good for your stomach lining.
give me a second. I gotta find it.
For those of you who are curious to how much that knocked me down, does tasting that pepper knock me down to 18?
There it is. It is approximately 336 to 1,077 times spicier than jalapeno. Meaning you'd have to eat in that range that many jalapenos to get to exactly that amount of damage.
And for those of you people who wonder why, even though I'm a smart player normally, I normally shouldn't do that.
According to this, and this is NPR's news stuff, who actually checks this stuff, a single
Pepper X.
jalapeno pepper measures between 2,000 to 8,000, while Pepper X is 2.693 million.
So why haven't you eat that actually? The pepper X?
Congratulations, you broke a world record.
You broke a world record for eating one of the hottest peppers. And one of the YouTubers I actually watch, whose channel is literally The Hot Ones, his most recent video, he's eaten 2.
Yeah.
One video was on his own channel, and the other one was with Nick Delero.
How is he not dead?
Good
Because
question.
he's taking small bites. He's not eating the whole pepper.
Anyway,
Ladies and gentlemen, even though I'm normally a smart player, you might be wondering why I did that. Very simple. When you see something like that marked by your DM and set up, you've got to try it at least once just to see the effects. It's like seeing a secret door right there in front of you. You cannot not open it. You've got to do it. Otherwise, you're going to drive yourself crazy. And I'm the type of player who's got to try at least once to be happy with my life.
Anyway.
So I'm meditating for a long rest, please.
Yeah, I figured.
I might as well do a long rest now.
Yeah, do the long rest now.
I cooked my baked beans. Yeah.
Also, roll D100.
After Effect.
Yep.
I cooked my baked
Let's
beans.
see how long that taste is gonna last.
Make it long.
Or the fact of
I
lack of taste.
Yeah, God Almighty.
92.
Oh, good.
I ate the baked beans. It's
Congratulations,
it's
you
like-
have not lost lack of taste in your mouth for a month.
Worth
I
it.
like it, dude.
I eat these beans. It's like, this is slightly worse than Bush's baked beans.
Kind of reminds me of that moment in Dress
Unless I
Rosa.
offended Adam or something like that.
Drop dead. It just scares her unconscious.
As again,
my
we have.
favorite moment.
So, just remembering everyone who's in here in the NPC Hellbook over here of the house, we have Jack, we have Winter, we have Fang, we have
Maria.
Maria.
Marina.
And I'm pretty sure
And
Raiken's
John.
little sister,
and
soon to be.
John.
Oh, no, she's back at the house.
Yeah, he
John.
made her go back home.
Okay.
Both my mom and little sister are home.
I know she's called Marina, but I can't think her name is almost close to Maria.
Well, there's a slight joke to both of those, obviously. Because again, I couldn't just use Lydia for copyright reasons.
Right, Raiken looks to.
She's based off of Lydia from Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
Oh.
Before we head, as we're about to open the door to the lake, Raiken looks over to Lyra. Hey, Lyra, there's this really, really nice pepper. You gotta try when we get back.
Hey, Raiken! Do you know who was there? Who watched you burn your mouth off? Me! And I laughed every minute of it! So no! Fuck you!
Coward!
I'm sorry, but I don't want to explode, please.
We grilled!
I'm sorry, I'm a squishy wizard! Who knows better?
Well, I'm just gonna drag Lyra through the door to the lake.
Emmy.
Because I know
No.
Emmy is not gonna want to come through the lake.
No.
Raiken looks back at Archie. Archie, did you see what was going on back at the kitchen?
From a distance, but I decided, you know what? Sometimes we all need a little bit of fun. And plus, if you fell, if that did kill you, I'd be right there.
I mean, I have Revivify.
So do I.
And so does Amelia.
Trust me, if any of us die, they're getting right back up. They're not dying.
Ghost hears that and just starts writing a DNR.
Do not revivify!
DNR right then and there.
Just it's like Adam brings an enemy with like 3 reactions, all of it counterspell, specifically to counter revivify.
Okay, all you guys
Stop giving him ideas.
after you guys all leave, so that way Raiken's the last to leave. Adam, I want to note this.
Oh no.
Raiken goes back to the kitchen, grabs the Pepper X.
No, Fang's just like, and No.
Oh, I'm going to use it against somebody one.
No.
I guess
it
so.
stays in here.
I want to use it as a weapon.
It stays in here.
Fine.
You watch as he just takes it, sticks it in the chest, shuts the chest, locks it, cages it, bolts it down,
Hey.
and tosses it into a river.
Oh,
You're
no.
outside.
He does this. He goes into the chest, holds it, pulls it in. No! Goes back into the chest.
You know, there is actually one person that would probably take advantage of it the most, at least with that pepper.
Yeah, and I'm the one who knew about it right out the gate.
Yeah, no, you could definitely coat your weapons in that.
I would prefer not to.
No.
Why? It's only chemical warfare.
I wanted to throw it at the nearby at any given monster we fight.
What am I trying to kill y'all with? Maybe I should just look at the cruel and unusual rulebook real quick and just like, how many is too many? Because again, I know we love to do a combat each session, but if I'm looking at this number right in front of me to make this a very deadly encounter, y'all will be upset with me.
Harass!
Well, we don't want to be upset with you.
I don't know. What's your level again?
1.
11s.
That's what I
7,000.
thought.
We're all level 1, so you're gonna have to make it a very weak encounter.
Yeah, we're all level 1.
Alright,
man.
cool.
We're
So
all-
I'll throw 30 of these one creature in.
We are level 1.
I'll throw 30 of these creatures in.
We are level 1. Actually, no, we get no XP from that.
Here, I'll throw a creature at you. Here, deal with 10,000 chicken jockeys.
Oh, no. See, deal with 700 rats.
I was
Well,
about
that's
to,
not
yeah, I was
that
about to ask
bad.
what we
Oh,
see out
no.
when we get out to the lake.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
what
no,
I
you
was
see-
wondering on here.
Each rat rolls initiative separately. Your combat is going to last 2 weeks.
Yeah, and I've
Get
done that
ready.
before.
Yeah. I'm just slowly pulling Emmy, knowing she's gonna fight me. For
That
this.
seems like something Strahd would do.
What, were you at the lake right now?
Yeah, we went through the portal.
Yeah.
I pulled you through.
No! No!
Knowing you weren't gonna come willingly.
I said, please, don't pull me to the lake!
Yeah. Blindfold?
No! No! Stop!
That's
Please.
worse.
No!
Don't forget again.
That'll help you. You'll not see the lake.
Hold on, K9.
Hang on, she's blindfolded.
Yes, you will not see
Hold on.
the lake.
We need to save
Hold on.
for her.
K9's come and then bite your ankle.
Kick.
You kicked a puppy?
Lyra
I
leads
kicked
down
a machine.
and picks up K9. It's okay, bud. It's okay, buddy. He'll
So
be
we're
okay.
blindfolding. Are we
no, please.
blindfolding Emmy?
No! Get
You're-
this thing
you're
off
pulling
of
at me.
me!
Alright, takes the blindfold off. I'm only trying to help you.
No! Don't make me go to the water!
We're not
Well,
going
no.
to take you to the water.
Actually, that seems like a better encounter to run around with.
We're just going to be walking by the lake.
What? Are we
Look
going to be fighting a
Wait,
lake kraken? Wait, a
Wait,
minute.
we're not going to...
Stop it! We don't need to fight the
We're going to be
Guardian.
walking by the lake and going to Alchemist's Quarry.
Oh, I thought he's dragging me to the lake.
No, I was not dragging you physically to the lake. I was dragging you near the lake where we have to go.
Don't scare me like that again.
Lady. We discussed that we had to go past the lake.
Oh, do
I
we still
assumed
want...
Emmy hating water
Yeah.
would try to go
You said
as
you
far.
you said you dragged me, right?
Yeah.
I thought you dragging.
No, pulling, as in I grab you like this and kind of just pull.
Oh.
I'm not physically just like, yeah, let's go!
So do we still want to store at the nearby the lake, or do we want...
No, I really
Gotta know this
don't.
much.
So, let's
Small.
talk about what you all see at the lake real
Let me
quick.
see.
Let's start with the first thing as I go to the page.
I don't want to fight the Guardian.
It's not the Guardian. Obviously, it's not the Guardian.
That's
However,
Aquaman. I know. We have to kill him.
By the way,
No.
now let's just activate Blade Song when I see a monster.
So,
I'm holding my Blade Song until I see a monster come up.
cool. I'm going to discuss in a second, obviously. So, where you've entered is the unnamed lake. It is the largest body of freshwater in the area. It's got its name from some of the earliest maps in the Bellowing Wilds. No one has bothered to change the name of the lake. It has just stuck as the unnamed lake. It is also known as,
This is what I was
ironically,
referring to.
as you see a sign that says, "Welcome to the unnamed lake,
Oh,
home
Watcher.
of Lakey the
Watcher
Lake
on the water.
Monster."
That's what it's called.
Like he the lake monster?
Lakey the lake monster?
Okay.
Can I roll history on that?
Yes.
Do I roll
That's what I
advantage
thought
or
he was
just
going to
roll
throw
normally?
us. That's why I said Guardian,
Huh?
because I thought that's what
Roll
it was called.
history, yeah.
But it's just the Watcher.
Alright, give me a minute.
I mean, Emmy's basically few
16.
stuff, like
Okay.
Lakey the Lake Monster is mythical or a cryptid or possibly doesn't exist, or it is the dangerous thing in the lake that no one has wanted to find.
So Loch Ness monster.
So, oh yeah, I heard a little bit about Lakey Lake Monster. It supposedly lives in the lake, but nobody's ever actually seen it. Of course,
Is there a photo?
It's very blurry.
I was about to say, a lot of people think it's a log or something, but that's not the point.
Sounds like a myth.
You also see the sign underneath of it, Spring Break.
Spring break?
Spring break?
No, no.
Spring
Lyra looked
break?
around.
Take that
Are there-
blindfold and put it on him.
Are there a bunch of random college?
Break?
Are there a bunch of random college students running on going, woo! Woo!
Please go and say yes!
Hold on.
So here's the issue with that Sea Hag reunion.
Ew! Lyra just puts her hand on Raiken's shoulder. Let's
A what?
gloom.
Young Sea Hags.
How young?
Lyra frowns, dang.
Hey, wait. Young Sea Hag nuns.
No, reunion.
Let's keep going. The last
Hold
thing
on.
we want
How
was
young are you talking about? Because if it is, he's gonna go in a minute.
18 to 20s.
Raiken turns and starts to go, well, everybody, it's offenses have been good. I'm glad to offend all of you. It's been great, but I gotta get going.
Grabs collar.
No, 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 no,
No, I got a better idea. As I just start pulling out the rope. Hog tie time!
Don't you dare!
Start hogging Raiken.
Okay, what does he have to roll to hog tie me?
Athletics.
Cool!
Can I assist with that? By
Yes!
Alright, good. You get advantage.
Don't fucking need it! That's a nat 20! I'm not even bothered to roll that.
where's this
That's a
thing?
nat 20! Hog tie and on the shoulder, you're not leaving my shoulder.
Let me go, you fruits! You cod! You feed! This
Hey.
is kidnapping!
Hey, you want me to carry him a little taller, so if he tries to get off, you'll bonk his head a little harder.
Sure. Hands him over.
You realize this is kidnapping,
I
right?
mean, I don't need to explain the reason why I asked that age thing.
Yeah, I know.
You're aware.
Yours as well.
I'm
They're
pretty sure your
women.
mother would approve of this, you know.
Sea Hags are women, sir. You are dealing with
no.
Spring Break.
So Emmy,
So how are you handling this, Emily?
that just crossed my mind.
You don't have to tie me up. All I have to do is just,
No, that's kinky.
all I have to do is just look down.
Lyra just shakes her head and goes, okay, how am I going to, okay, Archie, how are we going to explain hog tying our sorcerer and dragging him behind, or, I'm sorry, holding him over your shoulder?
So
This is kidnapping, you know!
Horny.
other than the Sea Hags, obviously you have some cagers
wait.
who are hunting Lakey the Lake Monster.
Okay.
On that end, you have a few other people who are just trying to enjoy a holiday on here, because
Wait.
the main three
Hang on.
hag sisters you see on here who are just chilling by the lake on here. You also have to deal with the fact that there are some shark hounds, hippopotamuses, giant crocodiles, some inkpot frogs, and this knoll who owns the business right near the lake.
Oh! I walk over to the Knoll. Hey, Mr. Knoll.
Hello, I'm Hubert.
Hi, Hubert. I got a question. I'm looking for a spider that was coming down here to investigate the earthquakes. Have you seen her?
Probably closer to the quarry.
Also, don't mind me. I'm just preventing sexual harassment.
Like the water, unless they're water spiders.
Alright, so,
yeah, I don't think those spiders, those giant spiders can walk across wire. I don't think they can do that. So, thank you very much for your help, Mr. Hoover. What do you have here?
I got boats. I got stays. I got tackle. I got this really fucking cool trident, but I don't think anyone wants that.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Hoover. We're going to go to the Alchemist Quarry and just kind of sort of...
Why did you do that to me?
We're going to go on to the Alchemist Quarry. Thank you very much for your assistance. We're sorry for our random appearance. We'll be right back to get rid of that house to get something else set up. Thank you very much. And she walks.
Two questions. One.
That was my house.
Alright, two questions I forgot to ask. One, oh shit, I wasn't supposed to tell them about that with me when it comes. But I think you guys noticed that when I saw a woman or something like that, I started like sweating or something like that.
Yeah, we have figured that as much.
And you did hear
But
the joke.
here's the
I
thing:
made, right?
you still guys haven't figured out why. But
We'll figure that out later.
Like,
Yeah, you're
like I
stupid.
said.
But second off,
Yeah.
I could sell that trident.
As I pass by the knoll, I say, "Don't mind me, just preventing sexual harassment, keeping business to the lake, you know."
let me go!
I've seen,
This is...
I've seen worse.
Let me go! This is kidnapping! This is holding! This is elder abuse, you know!
Trident.
Which one? Do you want the normal one or this?
How old are you?
Well, considering that I was reincarnated, I'm guessing I was reincarnated
yes.
and reborn. I'm guessing about over 1,000.
That's a 12.
Yeah, elder abuse! This is definitely elder abuse! This is hoarding, kidnapping, and
You don't understand why I'm doing this when you're older and actually are, in fact, grown up.
Lyra looks, in terms of mentality, you're way younger than the rest of us. In terms of mentality, I'm older than you.
as soon as
I'm
I
standing
aim,
next to Ghost.
I figured that one.
So
Are you just right behind
as this is
the
happening,
you would say
this
yes!
here, as this is happening, this one's actually asking for Hubert questions. This cool one, you can tell the cool one that he's holding up is magical.
Okay. How much for it?
3,500. Cool. You have a trident of fish command.
Yes! Okay, Aquaman!
Excuse me?
Aquaman, he has a trident, and he can talk to fish.
Wait, quick question. Can he control whales? Because whales are mammals, right? But, like, they're
It
also...
is literally a trident of fish command.
so if it's a aquatic creature, it's command.
Oh, so you're saying that you can control krakens now?
Well, maybe not.
Not technically. You'd have a
It's not
resistance.
it's not a fish command. Not all fish can follow it then.
No, it's counted as a sea monster,
Hold
not
on.
a sea
Where's
monster.
the nearby kitten?
It's a monstrosity, technically. Not a... It's
Poor
not-
Alice.
Not the hell is.
She is not a kitten.
I'm so glad that you actually wanted to buy that. I'm so happy.
I'm sorry, you're asking the person who labels himself as a son of Poseidon
Yes.
if he wanted a trident?
Problem is, though,
Okay.
that is you out of character, not the guy who's just like, I want to kill myself.
I want more range-based weaponry.
Yeah,
Wait.
this one doesn't return to you.
Hey,
Don't care.
Also, don't
I
forget,
got string to it.
don't forget this is a free opportunity to go
I asked
fishing.
Ghost. Hey, Ghost. Is there a way I can try getting a trident and modifying it to make a pretty cool weapon?
I mean, I have more tridents.
Oh, what type of tridents?
This trident, that trident, those tridents, those tridents.
They're
those
not
tridents.
there.
Hold on. Hey,
how much is
make
the
sure
regular
he
trident?
doesn't wander off
Pretty
as I
gold.
like set Raiken on his feet, but like he's only able to hobble.
Is it worth it?
Said how much?
What I said? Okay.
I mean, it's worth it. It's a pretty good weapon.
Oh.
Pretty good weapon setup.
All
If
right,
you're able
And
to
I
use
can
it.
upgrade it?
I mean,
Probably.
All right, Lyra.
Let me see if
I
there's a
need-
fit for trident.
All right, thank you, Lyra. Adam,
yes.
I need to roll perception.
I didn't know that was an actual item.
What item are you referring to?
I was adding a trident and just modifying it for fish command. Didn't know there was an actual fish command trident item.
I know. That's why I said it's the trident of fish command.
Okay.
However, remember, it says required attunement.
Okay.
Also, what's the other things?
You have regular trident, flame, giant slayer, the tier 3, the tridents 1, 2, and 3, vicious trident, the 9 live stealer, and that's it.
That's the ones he's selling?
No, that is. He was asking about getting a trident and upgrading a trident to a better form. These are the other tridents he would be able to upgrade.
What other tridents do you have specifically?
He's already bought the special one.
Yeah, I just bought it.
So it's just regular tridents?
Yeah, just regular tridents.
You know what? Mind if I take one for the sheer fact that more ranged weapons for a paladin is always good. How much do they cost?
3 gold.
I will take it.
And then, like, you could do, like, what I'm doing with my bow, or not my bow, my +1 dagger. You could go modify it.
What can I do? I'm not gonna get a trident because what can I do with one?
Throw it.
What? Lucas, you were about to say something.
No, I was gonna say is that I would get a trident. I think
He looked at the
upgrade-
modifiers and
What if I
yes.
enchant it with Riptide?
No.
Anyway,
This
Anyway,
is a Minecraft man.
Adam,
guys.
Adam is Lyra's holding me up. What do I roll to try to see if I can see what I can see of the spring break of the young, sexy sea hags?
Perception, obviously.
Is it disadvantage?
No.
She's got my head up.
It's also elevated.
15.
I mean, you see enough.
Fire cross him instantly.
I mean, he's still elevated.
Oh wait, hold on. I pick you up and I'm just like, oh man, you got mud all over you. Let me see if I can
Well, no!
Ghost doing
Whoa!
What if the monster is real?
Go, we're walking through the places.
The stuff is
Yeah,
space
we're
into the
walking
water.
around them, yes.
I need help guiding.
Oh!
Grab a say something back in the head.
I grab him. I just.
So they dump me into the lake water.
Like, I turn you around, it's just like, hey, you see the monster want to do this? I dip him into
No,
the
I'll find
Perception. Are you baptizing him?
Baptizing in holy fire.
Lyra, what the fuck did I miss?
Baptizing in lake water.
20!
Nat?
That's 24!
Oh God!
Is it rapidly approaching?
Oh my God! What? I swear to God, when he actually sees this lake monster,
I can bring any back with me. The fuck did we miss?
So.
We stopped for like 5 seconds to buy something. What are y'all doing?
he's watching Raiken.
You got covered in mud because you did not look over him properly.
You were holding him.
What do I see?
What'd you do? Drop it?
Go.
I'm gonna let you guys have a conversation. What do I see?
Something very far away. Very large and far away.
Raiken holds out his hand to tell you to hold up. As Raiken is watching the thing come
Are
closer.
your hands like tied up?
Yeah, my hands are going like this.
So,
Like this.
are you holding your breath?
Yes!
Screaming
Con save.
Screaming water bubbles. Screaming water bubbles.
$11.
That is technically a fail on here. And what's your con score?
My con score is a 2.
Cool.
Wait,
you
you're
can
right
only
next
hold
to
your
me.
breath for 2 rounds underwater, which
Right.
is 12 seconds.
You're right.
Right,
next
so
to me.
Raiken's just watching real quick, seeing that thing coming closer.
Did you apply the +5?
No.
No, it's 14, so it's a +2 modifier.
Yeah, +2 modifier.
save,
He
right?
can, no.
No,
No.
not a save.
Because holding
Before
my
he
breath,
starts, drowning.
Yeah.
Yeah, so-
I thought it was like 2 minutes. Or...
I always say around 2
Alright,
rounds.
God.
It's easier for this
And
purpose on
I
here.
lift you up.
So,
okay.
I saw it!
Were you at the place?
You saw it?
I saw it!
That
Oh,
we're dealing
one
with this
second.
shit.
Okay, we got.
Put me back in the water! Put me back in the water! I need to see it
Hold on.
again!
I'll untie you then.
Is it safe
I'll
to
put you
look?
back. I untie you. Okay, go in the water.
I mean, all we're basically doing is
Still
watching
safe.
Archie literally dunk Raiken repeatedly into the
What's
lake.
our
I mean,
safe?
like, there's no women around,
Oh
right?
god, I need
That I'm unaware of. They would know. I wouldn't. I was with you.
No.
Emmy would like. Can I do a perception check of the area around us?
Yes, but for you specifically, I need you. Where are you?
About to,
Well,
I'm about to
he
answer
was
your
not-
question real quick.
I'll say wisdom save.
What's the save?
21.
Not you. This one.
I know. But I'm talking about.
And
my
that's a
perception roll.
And that's +5 from you.
Yep.
Why did you do that?
Did you roll nat 1?
That one?
After nat 20,
That
Wow.
one!
you see a log. You see a log.
You see a air bubble slowly come up from the water, rises up, and then with a pop, fuck!
Come on, Raiken, let's go to the Aqua's Quarry.
Alright, 21 from my perception.
4.
Seeing if we are, like, somewhat isolated.
Yeah. Isolated.
There's your answer.
Okay.
We are
so
somewhat isolated, the 5 of us.
I look up. It's like, what are you guys doing?
We're trying to see the Lakey monster.
I saw it! I saw it while I was down there!
Are you sure you're not just imagining things?
No, I did not imagine things. I saw it. It was right there. If somebody were to give me an air bubble or say, were to use a, brave water spell, I could find it.
Raiken, we're on a quest, and as much as I would love to spend hours looking for Lakey the Lake monster, we gotta go.
Yeah, we have to go.
Right,
Yes, there are people whose entire jobs is to look for it.
right,
I'm gonna find it!
right.
How long
okay.
have you been hunting for this thing, sir?
Oldman Jenkins.
Man, McGucket, what are you doing out here?
I'm not McGucket.
You're using McGucket voice.
I'm using a different voice.
How long have you been looking for this creature, sir?
25 years!
Yeah, if he had to find it, we're not gonna find it.
You're right. You're
Don't
right.
worry, you'll find it today, sir. Just believe in yourself.
Right. I'll just have to come back and check out the creature, the babes, the ship, the babes, the sea floats, the babes, and of course the fishing. No!
I'm going to.
And the babes.
I'm just going to keep holding my head.
Are you gonna
down.
behave now?
No.
Cool. As I proceed to once again pick Raiken back up.
Hard time you again.
No, I never. Unless they undid it, you're still tied.
They undid it.
What are you doing?
We wanted to find Lakey.
Also, the fact that they were acting serious for a moment, and I thought that, well, everyone deserves to be taken seriously.
Tie them again.
I'm re-hog tying Raiken.
Athletics.
With that,
Folks, the days before we begin a fight.
What? That's not
There's
one.
no fucking way.
Hey,
You not won to
advantage.
I nat 20 the first time, nat 1 the second.
Hey,
Hey, welcome to the camp.
advantage.
It's not a save.
I'm helping.
No, he's helping you out.
You've been advantaged.
It's not a +5, it's advantage.
That's an 18.
Okay, that's better.
Fucking, how the hell did we both do that?
That's so weird.
It's
curse is
funny.
Literally nat 20s and the next rolls are both nat 1s.
We're heading out, Miss Quarry.
Yay! As I
I'm keeping
go
my head down.
Oh, it could be worse. I could be for freaking
Gotta
Matt
keep your head
Mercer's
up.
and roll 3 nat 1s back to back.
I can't keep my head up.
No one keeps their head up.
Oh,
Straight up.
Oh, sisters, who wants a wild bikini party? Oh, we will, but after we have a volleyball contest where we jump up
Archie,
and
I
down,
can't look at
up
my
and
head.
down,
You know-
up and down. Oh my god!
And just
Archie,
you're
I
just
can't
walking
keep my
along.
head up. You know why?
Ignoring the fact that I guarantee you are struggling, I assume, to fight my grip.
That's still not better, man.
I mean, just keep walking, follow me.
Oops! Cheryl just lost her top.
Ignore him.
No, because the thing is, he's doing this to himself.
Lyra looks down at me. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Just bring her along.
You sure? Because you kind of got your head down like that.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
Oh, if only we had somebody to
No,
on ourselves.
we're-
Oh, come on!
We are doing, and now it is time for something completely different as the scene changes.
Just carry her, I can just like keep it a moving.
As much as I love the joke over here, no, we are done with the gimmick. The gimmick is dying.
Okay, we're not surrounded by.
No,
No.
we're not surrounded by women again.
We're
even though
leaving
you
that
really would like to be.
Oh,
We're leaving the lake
Okay.
area there.
phew.
Alright, I now need to pull up Alchemist Quarry because there are some things about this I need to have ready.
So the way I'm doing this is I am legit doing this in one single motion. The minute we are completely out of eyeshot of the fucking lake,
As y'all
dropping Raiken.
as y'all walk closer.
It's always fresh
And then proceeds to take the knife, spin it in the hand, and cut the rope.
I just want to do one more thing. I just go behind the group real quick, and with my changeling powers, I'm just gonna slightly alter my voice to what would be as close as sea hag and go, "Oh, Raiken, I was actually waiting for you to come to me. Turn around." What?
Archie, what the fuck are you doing? As you see Ohio Jack has appeared again.
Well, how did you get here? When did you?
It's called I Followed You.
Oh. So you kind of want to...
Oh,
Yes.
I'm just messing with the.
Yes.
Wait,
word,
wait.
man.
Ohio Jack. What do you think of Winter? And our other ghosts?
You mean Mr. Cold Personality, the ghost who basically said no to this one several times?
Yes. I was
Yeah.
wondering what your reaction was.
I mean, again, I've seen a lot worse.
Okay, I just wanted to... Because I didn't hear any rabbit screaming, so I was kind of worried about that, you know?
No, it's all fine. So, you are currently at essentially the beginning section of the Alchemist's Swamp.
Get out of my swamp!
I know that was coming.
Hey, look, it's Courage the Frog.
Alright.
Somebody once told me.
Also, I have the name on here.
Whoa.
Thankfully, I have the name for the
I
spider.
ate
Mr. Maurice.
Shovel in me.
Guys,
So glad it's here because it's actually in front of me. So, to everyone here, including the audience, I'm about to read a little entry about the Alchemist Swamp. Because technically, I don't know how many people, other than obviously these on this side, are aware of what the Alchemist Swamp has.
I am stupid, so just
Yes,
letting you know.
you are. Very stupid. Incredibly stupid.
Okay, you
But
don't
we
have
don't
to go,
talk about that.
Okay, you don't have to go too far with that.
Oh no, I think you are incredibly crazy and stupid. I hope you die in a fire somewhere else.
Ow. Okay. That's a little much, but okay.
Oh no, it's like I'm being sarcastic while I'm trying to search where this goddamn page went!
In your heart.
No.
While we wait for him to look over his pages,
There
please
it
correct-
is.
oh, God.
There it is. I need to make sure this is the right page because it's slightly scrolling for the swamp's curve. There it is. There's the swamp. Okay. So, obviously, the alchemist quarry lies in the middle of this swamp. This swamp is marshy, forested, and covered in thick bog. Twisted trees stand above the suckling bog on exposed roots, providing the perfect hiding place for monsters.
Oh, wonderful.
Joy.
Monsters.
So,
Of course.
Yay.
It's
yeah,
so,
so
simple.
obviously,
Disgusting.
I'm
there are some places
not
firm enough to stand
Shadow the
on,
Hedgehog.
while
Classic.
some spots are 20 feet deep.
Alright, well,
So, again, prepare yourselves. The water is black, the surface shimmers with oil-slick colors. You have a foul fog, you have planks, which is the only safest way to get in here. Oh, and of course, there is very small glimmers of alchemical brew and also a thickening area of cursed magic
Yay.
in the area.
Smells like gem socks here.
so I noticed the cursed magic,
Yeah, anyone who is a spellcaster and has the ability to cast spells.
Yeah.
which is all of us.
Yeah.
Yep, it smells like gem socks.
That is not
Oh.
good.
So, Jack, while we're walking on these safe planks, and hopefully nothing's going to surprise us, do you know where the ruins are?
I mean, they're probably somewhere in the city, as it has been the last few times, underneath.
Has the city been known to have any weird, cursed stuff around it?
I mean, other than it's being mainly operated by Bespoke.
I mean, I was saying, it's not normal to have cursed magic around you.
I mean, nothing is normal when it has
Yeah,
that on
okay.
here. Speaking of which, survival checks, everybody.
Oh, wonderful.
Oh, great.
Nice.
Survival.
Yeah.
I'm going to do Emilius as well.
Hey,
Oh,
Adam,
Good with that.
they're about to have a roleplay
That's
section. So,
Is this survival?
yeah.
Does a 15 work?
I'll hold those numbers.
I got mine.
I'm holding mine. I'll tell you in a bit.
Oh, okay, sorry. I needed the light to turn on that. That's a 14.
Okay, I didn't mean to ask. The dagger blade is a custom-made item, correct?
Yes, it is.
Cool. Just want to make sure I've got that cleared up on my lineup.
9 and 10.
Cool. We will do that role-playing session now.
Archie, I need to speak to you.
Uh-oh.
Absolutely. What's on your mind?
You know how that thing we were in that tower and all that stuff, and I told you about that, and I told you to keep it secret and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And I feel like I feel like they probably know. Is this something I have to talk to them about or something like that later?
Well, they
or
can
now?
draw their own conclusions. If you feel like it's right to tell them about it, you can go ahead. But if you don't, that's fine. If they want to approach you about it, be honest. They're your friends here, and I feel like they trust you enough to, appreciate you for who you are. I mean, I told them I was a traitor to my home country, and, I'm not kicked out. I'm not turned in. So I think these people are pretty accepting.
Yeah, but that's something I have to. I guess I have to say in the right time for it. Because right now we're just entering a swamp.
You will know when the right time comes. That's all I will say. When the time comes, you feel like, you feel confident enough to say it. Go ahead. I'll back you.
Sorry. I
Yeah.
mean to do that.
Well, say, I feel like if everyone, Raiken might accept you the quickest of the ones you haven't told yet, because he'll probably just say that I like women too.
He's a male.
Yeah, he likes women.
Oh, obviously.
Yeah, that's why he'll accept you first.
Alright, so I assume that's everything y'all wanted to have that small little beef about.
Chances are he'll probably say, "Hey, I like women too. Come here, buddy."
So, the chitter and croak of unseen creatures echo in the distance. Thick, acidic fog, I can't say fog apparently today, fog stings the eyes and assaults the nose with a sour chemical odor. The moss-covered walkway creaks under your slightest movement. There is a body that bobs face down in the water nearby.
Wow.
Oh, no.
Are we in a Miyazaki
Is this-
game or something? Is this Blight Town?
Is this body a spider body?
There
Is
is
this older? Is
8
this any soul liking?
legs.
Lyra looks.
Raiken pulls out his
Oh my god,
quarterstaff,
it's Quaylag.
taps the body, and pulls it a little closer.
I assume since you're the closest one and you're pulling it in, I need you to make a medicine check.
Oh, look, the mangrove swamp.
No, I'm thinking the dead marshes.
I'm thinking of the dead woods from Mortal Kombat.
I'm
Oh,
thinking,
those two.
I'm thinking of Blight.
Hey!
What?
Hey!
You don't know how she died.
It could be a dredge
Amelia's
swamp.
gonna help with that.
I'm thinking about Blight Town from Dark Souls 1.
12.
I want to use perception.
You don't know how she died.
I mean, I could think of.
I want to use
dredge
perception
swamp.
to make sure.
Is anybody else here good at medicine?
Can I roll religion, maybe?
No.
No,
Damn.
but
Why
I want
is-
to do perception.
But Lyra is going to investigate it.
There you go.
Do an investigation check on it.
Why do
Actually,
we go to
okay.
the swamp?
Because we gotta get to the
We
town
gotta-
that's in
yeah.
the swamp.
18. Investigation.
Okay, that's a little. So
Okay.
it won't
Maybe
give
I
you the
should
direct
try
cause of
nosebed or
death,
something like that.
Guys,
'Cause it
on
smells
here.
here.
guys.
but it will give you a few things because it does have a little bit of treasure specifically on here. So, what you find is what the character is wearing, Jovi, on here. You know that she is wearing a suit of golden web armor. So if you wish to take that off of her person.
Depends
Can I roll
what kind of
Arcana
armor
on
is
that?
it.
Golden web, meaning it's the actual spiders people armor, which I'll pull up exactly what it is specifically.
Yeah, I kind of want to know.
But then you have a near-ruined journal in your possession. Do you read Draconic?
Yes, I do.
Cool.
Lyra's a total nerd. He knows all those.
So, you have, it's due to it being in the water, it is kind of soiled, specifically. But the main words you see in there are Kaidia, which is her on here, Kaydi, earthquakes, and a smudged word, which is either quarry or Quinn that you can read.
Would Mendy be able to fix the right?
Unfortunately, not in this area due to the amount of acidic water.
So
What a
it's
ball.
not going to actually use mending won't
Not
work.
going to work on that one. It is extremely destroyed.
So we can't transmute it.
No.
Right.
No. Now, the golden web armor, real quick, before we lose our points, I have to pull this up specifically because I know it is something specific. Especially, again, since it is this world's on here. So I need to grab a copy of the preview and pull that back up.
I mean, wouldn't it be the most righteous thing to do is to return it back to their people? Because, like,
I mean, technically,
It's not
if
stealing.
you're a moral person and not a nerd,
Yeah, we're not thieves. We're
we're
good
Speak for
people.
yourself. Speak for yourself, rogue. Speak for yourself.
Good. Okay, good people who we don't steal from our enemies. And
Speak for yourself.
there's no.
We're
way
also
to-
robbing a grave of a totally innocent person.
Look, the nicest one here is the paladin over here.
Yeah.
Think of what's. Hey Nathan, you're getting sleepy. You're getting sleepy. You're getting sleepy.
Yeah. May I?
Look at my fingers.
May I remind you of
You'll
my
have to-
alignment?
You'll have the skills of who you think is the best
Yeah.
player here.
there it is. So,
If my enemy dies, I will loot the body.
That's
I
actually.
am out, Adam, the DM.
So,
I am the best player here.
so you think Archie's the nicest. Who's the most morally good?
Archie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, golden web armor. It is breastplate.
Ah, well. I can't even use any if I want to.
Yeah, like I said, I'm going to be taking that, and I'm going to be keeping it to give it back to any sort of spider person.
Well, I was going to do it anyway.
Well, good. It's good to know that we're on the exact same terms. Keep it away from that one using the for gold.
I mean, it is a very rare magical item on here, and I just want to state on here. What's your bonus to armor right now?
+1.
This is a +2 armor.
It's also
I am
breastplate.
still.
It's medium armor, so
Yeah,
it's
it
not
is.
gonna work.
I am still not going to take it. I'm going. Well, take it. I'm going to be giving it back to
The
righteous people.
See, we're
Yeah, you're
all.
gonna give it back, and you're
See,
gonna
the thing is, it's all. Thing is, if we all use. I use light armor. He uses light armor. He uses,
Light armor.
I'm sorry, you use medium armor.
I got light and medium, but I'm rocking really light.
I can use light and medium armor.
Well, I know what you can use, but what do you?
Currently, yeah, I'm
what-
rocking light.
Yeah, what you're better with. And Lyra needs her light armor.
Yeah, I'm the only one who wears heavy armor all the time because
Yeah, it's
I'm
solid leather.
Mr. Beefcake.
You're big meat.
The fact I had to
you
check
do know
with the
this is the
SS
person they were
was-
looking for.
But here's
I
the
will
problem
state that
with
for the record.
here's the problem with heavy armor, right? It makes me tummy thick.
Lyra just shakes her head a little bit.
Something up?
Let me guess.
This was the person that they were looking for.
Okay, who's they?
The spiders that we talked to a little while ago.
A month plus ago.
A month plus ago, like
Okay.
A month. What did we sleep?
a lot actually.
I know we got trapped in the fortress for a fucking while,
For about a week.
so that kind of screwed up my timeline.
Raiken's trying to do the math now.
Lyra just
Good luck.
Don't
Try
hurt yourself.
again.
Lyra just sighs a little bit.
Uh,
Anyway, we can just drag this body in.
Okay.
You are able to drag the body out if you wish.
Yeah.
Does anybody know
We should take
Speaker's
her-
dead?
I think we should take her
I was gonna say, I
out
still
of the
have my
fog
perception roll.
and give her a proper burial.
Yes.
She'll
In the
bury her-
swamp. A proper burial in the swamp.
It's at least something.
Is there not like some clear land behind us?
No,
It's a swamp.
you are swamp country, sir. Welcome to Louisiana. You are surrounded.
I know how to speak for dead prepared.
Alright, I've got
I
my
don't know how to handle that right now. I really don't.
I've got my perception roll to
You're lucky.
check everything around us.
I don't have it
Since
prepared.
I was a little boy,
So,
born on the bayou.
while you are doing all this, and I do want to tell you, there is 2 paths currently where you are at this area.
So it splits
Great.
2 different ways, or
Yes,
is it?
2 different
Okay.
ways.
Born on-
It does split 2 different ways currently.
Okay.
I'll give you the pathways just for all records
You want to know
here.
how the skills of who
On
you
the
think is
left
the worst player.
is covered in vines, while the right is currently eerily quiet.
So the left's covered in vines, right here is fire.
Yeah.
Lyra looks at Ohio Jack and say, "Hey, where we go?"
Hello.
I wish I had a map.
Didn't you bring a map? Why didn't you bring a map?
Oh, I don't know.
What
Pulls
is
out
your
map,
name?
As it's the entire country's map.
Lucas.
I don't know. Do you like to see if I could zoom in as he just ruffles the paper up here? Would you like me to zoom in to this map?
Yes.
Lyra just stays
Well,
below.
that kid decides
All
to.
I know is you have to go through this swamp to get it, and it is a dangerous swamp.
We're
Speaking of which,
in 17.
dex saves,
What?
everybody.
Advantage, not advantage. Sorry, +5.
5.
And we're in 17, approaching 18, right?
Dex saves.
Cool.
Plus, like you said.
+5.
5.
Got mine.
24 works.
Yes.
Yeah, baby.
24 as well.
15.
That +5 literally shot my number.
You know what 10 plus 1 is?
Plus the 5?
That is plus the 5.
Oh!
And Andy, yours.
Amelia got 13. Lyra, yeah, I'm sorry. Lyra got 13. Amelia got a 7, 9, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 22.
All right. Anyone who rolled under a 15, you are currently prone as the earthquake starts.
Am I not prone since I got...
Yes, because it goes to the world, not you.
Wait a minute, what are we doing? Raiken,
Wait,
use gusts of the fog.
I am prone, even though I rolled 15?
Raiken, use fog. Use
Higher
gusts
than
of the
15,
fog.
sir. Higher than 15 is specific.
Raiken's using gusts of the fog.
All right.
Doesn't move the fog away? Now we can see better.
Okay. Have you
Doesn't
heard
change the path.
Have you ever heard of the game Plants vs
Well,
Zombies?
can
Yes.
we, can
Have
we
you
not?
ever heard?
Now
Have
you
you
can
ever?
see it's still covered
Have
in
you ever
vines on
known
one path and one's completely empty.
The
Oh, that was
night,
fucking
the
tough.
night stage of the pool. What happens? You use the blower in the night stage.
So what's
of
your
the
plan
pool.
for this one, Lyra?
After a couple minutes, the fog will come back.
I'm going to roll history to see if my dad, or see if I remember anything that my dad or
Sorry.
my school has taught me about Alchemist Court.
Roll survival.
Oh, well, survival, okay.
Survival, or I will allow a history if that is better, because I believe survival's wisdom. Survival or history. I'll
History
allow.
is better for me.
Yeah.
No.
So I will... 14.
Okay, so I will state on here, obviously, you know, going through the overgrown path is also kind of dangerous, but you are also in an area that is eerily quiet on here. Either way is going to take some time to go through there, and obviously with you being in a swamp, you want to make sure that you're going safely, but not too fast, because this area is very known to be dangerous, as you've dealt with the jungles already. So in this area, it may be safer to go through the path that isn't covered in vines.
Yeah, let's go the right path.
I have an idea.
Yes?
How about I cast fly above the canopy, and look try to see which way points to the most open area, because that would be where the town would be.
Perception, Adam, on that note. On him wanting to fly.
Yeah, I'll allow it.
Okay. Cool. That's a 10.
Other than obviously the fog above
Mm-hmm.
and the higher tree of elevation on here,
Really can't see nothing above it.
you'd be able to go up a little bit to see on here, but I will state this is slightly a maze.
You
Slightly a maze.
did not throw us a Mirkwood, did you?
No, why would I throw you in Mirkwood?
I don't know. Swampy area, can't really lead through the height.
Wait, you said slightly amazed? What
Yeah.
are we? What are we in? A Billy Mays commercial?
Alright, Billy Mays here. And he shot.
Bang!
Damn.
Anyway, I will state on here, though, the best, if you do fly up on here, it will also reveal number 3 is the safest path.
Well, if even I count it, might be able to get some clues. I'm going to cast fly on myself.
Yep.
Fly above to the canopy.
Well, a little high up,
Well-
not too high up, because again, there is a level of canopy that is too far up.
Right, so I just fly, get a good image. Alright, move down that path. I point to path 3.
Yep. Cool. So, we are going into the sunken pathway.
So I'm just going to keep on flying.
Wait, you said there was only 2.
Yeah, the sunken pathway is the path that leads to Area 3.
Okay.
Again, maze. It is a maze. I have it numbered in front of me to make this easier for
Okay.
me.
Okay, so is this? Here's the question: is this maze better than his?
Yes.
Probably
Yes.
because at
If
least
he's got it completely mapped, then yes.
yeah, it also goes backwards in the event that we actually need to go backwards. Because if you fall back and go to the opposite direction, you'll go in a circle where you'll actually know. Oh my God, we went backwards.
I'm going to make a little mark, before we go straight up, I'm going to make a little mark in the ground.
Yep.
And just kind of go.
Yep, you're able to do that.
Smart
Oh,
girl.
wait a minute. I think I have something better, actually, for that case.
What was that movie that does that?
The Labyrinth.
Yeah.
Pan's Labyrinth.
No, regular
I
Labyrinth.
know. I'm making jokes over here. All right.
So basically, since this is a labyrinth, somebody reminds me of the Babe.
What, babe?
The Babe with the power.
What
God
the-
damn it! Power of voodoo.
Voodoo.
You do. Ah! Yes!
All right. So
I
I
was
had to.
either thinking Hansel and Gretel or Labyrinth.
No, I'm glad that he did that because again, I had to watch that with friends every year. So
I
I'm
own it now! I
So I don't
finally owned it!
Anyway,
Might have mentioned,
Guys.
I was just, I can't remember if it's from Labyrinth or like what is it, 10th Kingdom, where it's like
What?
there's a frog between two doors. It's like you must ask me which door to go through, but I always lie. And the guy goes, it's like, what are you? And he throws the frog into like one door and it blows up.
Yeah,
He's
that
like,
is not the labyrinth.
Okay.
That might be 10th Kingdom.
Probably. Ahead, the walkway dips down into the murky waters of the swamp.
Great.
Until it is completely submerged. The little bit of fog that remains is still hard to see what will emerge, but there is taut suspension ropes that make it clear that the pathway hasn't fully collapsed.
Oh.
So you are able to still go.
Alright.
It is about 15 foot deep, though, on here, but the planks do continue.
Alright.
I need the marching order.
So,
Okay, I'm gonna fly into the middle. I'm gonna fly just a little bit ahead at the lead, because if worse comes to worse, I can always thunderstep back into defense.
RT is behind Raiken.
I'm sorry, what?
Raiken's not flying up above.
Oh, okay.
So technically first, just in the air.
Lyra's taking next. Then there's Amelia in the middle. Then Emmy. Then Ghost. Then Jack.
Oh, great. We put we put Jack in the back. I'm losing my shit. I thought I said Ghost twice. Alright, cool. And we have how many people? 6?
Yep. Well, 7 counting Jack.
7 with Jack.
And who is the third?
Stop.
Third?
Who is the third in the order?
Lyra.
Yeah, Lyra.
Cool.
Lyra's third.
Start singing.
Lyra, I need a strength save or a dex save real quick.
Lyra's got more decks, so she's got those decks. Plus 5.
No.
Of course.
17.
No. I'm sorry, 18 actually.
Okay, cool. Cool. So you feel something trying to grab you by both your legs, but you were able to wiggle out.
Hey, got Illumina. Poke for where they were. I think a tentacle monster's trying to grab me.
There's no
Oh,
such thing.
don't worry. Just buy dinner and ask it out first before you enjoy the company of a tentacle
Stop
monster.
it!
Ooh, as you just see 3 pairs of hands.
No, I'm not giving you paper. Leave me alone.
No.
So, Hans, how you doing?
Fine. How are you?
Pretty good. How are you?
Is this the Muppets or something like
No.
No, it's not.
I thought the Earls was gonna get a thumbs up.
No. These are actually ghosts. Just like, ah.
Hey, Mr. Ghost, can you tell us where to go to get to Alchemist Quarry?
As I pull the map up again. Oh, that's the wrong one.
Yeah, so let's see how much for this person got.
that? Ooh, here it goes. Ooh.
I have a proton pack.
A shopping list!
I'm not a shopping list. I'm a ghost.
I have a proton pack. And a ghost catcher.
I got a vacuum.
Luigi.
I got a Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Do you ever heard of crossing streams?
Yeah, so they point forward.
Yes, when you
Pass
pass
the,
the guy, you start sword fight.
They point forward past down here. Other than that, though, I'd like the party to again roll me investigation.
All right.
Passive investigation.
Nope, has to be. Yeah, it's in the water, and you need to see it.
Is it an investigation?
Investigations.
Why do you have to be mean, Adam?
Because screw you and your passive.
17.
Okay, you'll see it.
26.
You'll definitely see it.
We don't get the plus
6.
five for this, do we?
Nope.
Yeah, that's a 13.
Yeah, you'll notice it. And you, boyo. Perceptions.
Because you wouldn't let my passive perception pass it.
Because no.
15.
Alright, so everyone notices there are 2 humanoid skeletons. Hence why you have the pair of ghosts on here. And I did specifically say 3 arms.
Mm-hmm.
I'll let y'all have that imagination in a second. On here. At the bottom of the pool, you see a very fancy thing of chainmail, a fancy-looking sword, and a flail.
Crap, I could use telekinesis to grab that, but I would remove flight.
I will allow if you continue moving towards the next area, or if you'd like to try to go for...
I got a mage hand, actually.
How deep's the water?
I was gonna say.
Currently, the area that they are in is a 20-foot drop.
I was gonna say, could I just vortex warp it?
It has to be a living creature, if I remember correctly.
But it's in a swamp water, and anything in swamp water could say it's living. So could you? No, it's not gonna work.
I mean, you could send your dog.
I don't want to kill him.
No, it's not gonna die. Yeah, it's gotta be a creature. No, I think Amelia's got mage hand. Yes, he does.
Acidic water.
You just gotta use his mage hand. Grab it.
Which one?
It's a chainmail.
Cool. So, with it out of the water, you can tell that this is adamantium chainmail.
Oh, neat.
Does it look like it's from
Grab flail.
Alright, so this is a different type of flail. It's not a normal flail. I need to see what this looks
You
like.
said it's 20 feet down?
Yes, but this one's already using mage hand, so...
Is she gonna pull all 3 items?
I
Okay,
hope.
cool. Never mind then.
I hope. Because
I was gonna go fishing.
I was going to say, again, I hope.
I guess I'm going to go fishing.
I was gonna fish for a sword.
Do you have any?
I want the swordfish!
If I could spell flail, that would be nice.
Flail.
It's like, don't ask me.
Alright, so... Oh, boy. Okay. So... This is a very odd-looking thing. This flail is made from a carnivorous plant with a bulbous head split by a row of crimson teeth attached to a wooden handle. Basically, to those who are Mario fans, hello, you have a PD Piranha on a stick.
Nice. I'm gonna grab the sword.
The piranha sword!
So, it looks like a normal sword. Deck save.
Before for Amelia?
Yes.
12.
Oh, no.
Poor girl.
Can I look and see this armor belongs to spider people?
No, the one there is...
The one he's got does.
Yeah, that one does. The
This
other
is just
one does
regular
not.
chain.
What is her armor class?
20.
Cool. As it comes,
18, actually.
Okay, so as it comes into the water, you just see the sword slowly turn into a fist.
Yeah. What type of sword is it? It's like a long sword or a short sword?
Long sword. And you now see that the sword hilt looks like normal. However, the sword part now looks like a giant fist, as it has teeth.
Why am I getting the donkey?
Hello! I'm here to eat your flesh!
Dodge the sword! Dodge the sword!
I was saying, why am I getting the Donkey Kong Diddy's Quest, the sword boss? I forgot what his name is.
No, it was a mimic. Again, it's a mimic. I love them!
Hey,
I'm
wait
going
a
to
second.
I was hoping on something else.
Wait, so you're a mimic, right?
No!
I got a friend.
As he goes into the water. He's gone.
Oh. I was going to introduce him.
When he said
my
it
other
had
mimic for
teeth, I'm
him
like, he did not make the shark sword.
No, that's why I said, hello!
Because I'm pretty sure 4 people at the table know what the shark sword is.
Yes.
At least it wasn't Napoleon.
Alright, let's continue moving on.
Yep, to area
Cleaver,
5.
that's what his name. Cleaver's the name.
As I
Okay.
keep trying
Yeah,
to say.
16 minutes.
I know, that's why I'm like, if we get to a combat, we're going to stop before that. I just really wish that the thing would actually open up to the exact menu I had open for this. Because, oh my god, there's too many tabs. There we go. No.
Oh, I didn't realize you had the volume off.
Oh
There's
my
where it-
gosh,
I don't know.
look
No.
at those tabs.
Alright, so. Alright. You have entered the clearing. Cries for help pierce the air as a small island emerges from the mist. There is a small beast folk cowering here, as his pleas are punctuated by the sounds of sloshing water and a guttural hissing noise somewhere close.
Distance between us and the island.
Rare 15-foot diameter. I'm going to say it is about... I'm going to say it's about 30 feet.
30 feet away, there's no bridge to land.
Jump it. Full speed jump.
Alright, athletics.
Well, I was about to cancel
acrobatics?
Fly over there.
I was about to cancel.
Yeah, this channel's boring.
I was about to cancel flight and turn on telekinesis. Then reactivate fly after I was done.
It's a 16.
Oh, you're able to jump it. So you make it over before we get you flying over there, because I know you're gonna go flying over there real quick.
Like I said, well, actually, my other plan was to cancel flight, activate TK, pick up, use telekinesis, pick up, fly, and then to reactivate fly when I was done using TK.
All right, congratulations! You are now with a teenage emu boy.
God damn it.
Emus! I love emus!
He's a bespoke, so it's a
Cool.
bird bespoke.
Cool.
Who is now grabbing your leg. Save me! They're gonna get me! They're gonna get me! They're gonna get me! They're gonna get me!
Height!
Think the goblin.
Half elf.
Think the goblin.
Okay.
And a little taller.
Okay, so.
He is grabbing your thigh.
Okay.
Hey, Ghost, can you see where the thingy is to keeping him?
Oh no, he's safe on the island.
What is
There
after
is
you?
sloshing.
That's what I
amount.
mean.
What is after you?
You see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sloshing around the island.
Again, I look at the child. What is after you?
The beasts.
What type of beast?
As you all see a very, very familiar little creature. But it's not little.
Oh no.
It's a very large Tarma. As you see 7 to 8 Tarmas.
Do you want me to use telekinesis to bring you to a park, or do you want me to just fly over and grab you both? Or do you want to jump? Or do you want to try jumping it?
Hey Adam, I got one quick question.
I have one quick answer.
Tarmos have swim speeds, correct?
No.
They don't have a swim speed?
Oh no, they do. Yeah, they have a swim.
Cool! Try... They have swim speeds! Dominate beast!
Double checking real quick before you think you're gonna be so cool over there real quick.
While you carry it, you can expend a charge to cast Dominate Beast on a beast that has swim speed.
Well, firstly, it has to be a beast. And secondly...
Is the Tarmo not a beast with a swim speed?
Well,
It has a swim speed, but it's gotta be a beast.
that's the reasons why.
It might be a monster.
And it could be a monstrosity. Have you ever thought about that one, boy?
I'm hoping it's a beast, because if it's a beast, it's going to be funny.
Yeah, and then we're gonna laugh at you. Not that page. God damn it. I really wish these pages would open up to the right ones. I hate my life! Too many tabs, too many tabs. I thought I had this set up and ready. Oh well.
This is why I don't have too many tabs on Google or...
Too fucking bad, sir.
Yeah, I
Too
know.
fucking bad.
Can't
Closing-
imagine having too many tabs.
We did.
Closing tabs feels like a divorce.
Yes.
Yes, it does.
Remember, Control-Shift-T opens up that exact same tab in case you accidentally close it.
Oh, I know. I use that all the time.
Remember, Control-Alt-F4 works for anything.
Bashing your computer on the wall,
I'm
babe.
just trying to
Control,
find
Alt,
the-
Delete.
Oh yeah, this is the tab I was looking for specifically before we started. Trying to find the appendices. Thank you.
Also,
What the?
remember,
Is it
System
spaced?
32 is
Am
a
I
virus.
insane?
You should delete it off your computer.
Of course it's that way. Okay, gotta love it.
Is it?
No,
It's not beast?
no, I'm still looking for it. There it is. It is a monstrosity. You can eat my dick. You can eat my dick.
Damn it!
So, do you want me to fly over, pick you both up, or do you
Oh,
want
God,
to try
I may-
jumping?
I may also need to remove some of these because I'm now.
Did
seeing
you
the
just look at what you were throwing at us?
challenge rating of 7? Yes.
Yeah, there's no way we can handle 7 of those.
I'm gonna-
7, he
I'll
was
say-
throwing 8!
7 to 8. I'll say 6. Well,
7 to 8, challenge rate
Oh,
7.
wait, has Sneeze been following us? Has Sneeze been following us?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, so much for my fun plan.
Yeah,
Thanks,
you are
Adam.
now surrounded.
Again, do you want me to pick you up and fly over, or do you want me to use telekinesis, or do you want to try jumping?
Just say yes.
Wait a second, I can fly.
Da da da
Yeah.
da.
Yeah, no, I actually can.
I know you can.
Let me know when to activate it.
Well, Annie, you can use Vortex Warp on him.
What the fuck?
Only one of them.
Well, I mean,
No, I thought Vortex worked on multiples.
no, it works on one, but since the emu's holding him, can it work?
I'll roll.
Well, actually, no. You said how big is the island?
15 foot.
Vortex works the child. If I jumped it once, I should be able to jump it again.
Yeah, go ahead, do it.
Do it.
So Vortex the child, and I'll make a run jump back across.
Alright, I vortex warp it.
Okay, he is currently
Oh.
unwilling to be removed from this man's leg. So, what's your DC?
Oh no.
My DC?
Yeah, what's the
Your
spell DC for
spell DC.
Vortex Warp?
17.
Oh, cool. It fails because he has to roll higher. So he is viciously removed from your leg.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure I don't make that jump.
Oh, what's that?
I'm pretty sure I didn't make the jump.
What was that?
You heard me. I'm not.
Lyra holds out her hand for him.
Grab my
What's
head.
okay, so my roll on that was 16.
Yeah.
Wings
But
of
I'm pretty sure that was
flying.
disadvantage.
Go.
Yeah, because you're surrounded.
I can fly.
What was that?
It
What
was
was
a
it?
13.
No.
Went down by 3 because of the child.
I'm going to use my action
You are,
to activate
what's my
Wings
distance?
of Flying.
In the middle of the swamp.
Cool.
And we will leave with the starting of initiative with the 6 Tarmaz. I'm going to note this down first.
Okay, so are we rolling initiative now or?
Yes.
Now?
I would like to get it done now.
Also, right before combat, just so you
You're
know
pulling-
that I activated my Wings of Flying.
Pulling goes back up.
Again, there are 6. I'm stating this for the record. There is 1.
Why? Why? Why?
Well, technically you are technically in a swamp.
Why? Why is it when I want it, when I need it, it doesn't show? But when I think I'm gonna want it, it finally shows up. Why? If I don't go first, I'm gonna be pissed.
And then he dies. Gets his dream. He dies.
I will be pissed if I don't go first now.
Oh, hello there.
Your computer's unplugged.
Both of us?
You want
The other one's, yeah, the other one's mine.
PC has no games.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
What?
The PC has no games.
You mean the PlayStation 5?
No, the PC has no games. Alright, I'm getting their HPs on here. I am about to grab your numbers before we say goodbye to our friends at the table.
I rolled surprisingly high.
I roll
Again,
average.
if I don't go first, I'm gonna be pissed.
Alright.
And I will start with the one on my right who's very pissed.
30!
Yeah,
Rolled a natural 20 plus my stalker and alert put me at 10.
Yeah.
Not 10.
yeah. Who else thinks he's gonna go last, everyone?
I rolled 12.
Okay, got a crit.
So let's reiterate my necessary rolls here. Natural 20.
Nat roll 1.
Nat 1. Nat 20.
Alright.
Nathan.
17.
Actually faster than them.
Believe it or not. Maybe my wings actually make me do that. I don't know.
Gregory.
20.
Alright.
Andy's 1 and 2.
Amelia got a 15.
Slower.
Lyra got a 18.
Faster.
Oh wow, I'm slowest again.
That's not surprising.
Really not.
What?
It's really not.
No, Emmy does. I think Emmy has a +0.
So
Alright.
that
No,
has a
plus
9 of
one.
1. I don't want to hear this.
No, just a +0.
You added your decks on here. So, we will initiate combat with the 6 Tarmaz.
Unless we just start running.
I mean, you could. However, you have Small Emu Child, and that one technically in difficult terrain, surrounded.
Right.
So, don't know how that's going to work, but if you've enjoyed our lovely amount of time at the table, I am so glad to at least give everyone some normalcy after the wild amount of insanity we've gone. Thank you for joining us. Have a good night, have a good afternoon, and always remember, don't let the rogue die. He has everything to live for at this table. Have a good
Like what?
night.